Ooh, well, now, how you doing, fellas? Shibida-dip-dee-dee. Can things stop happening? I'm fatigued. I'm fatigued. The amount of things happening, okay? I need a break. I didn't know I was going to be having to work so much over here, alright? Trying to be casual. You freaks are turning me into full-time. It's exhausting. Think this is fun? Think I have fun doing this? I don't. It's a chore. I hate my life now. So here's undeniable proof. For those of you who didn't watch the stream last night above William, here's undeniable proof he's buying his engagement with 2.7 thousand live viewers with 107 likes. Very odd, don't we think? We think that's odd, don't we? Now, let's see. Let's see what this... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And then I got really mad about it. I kind of had to end the stream early. Because now I have dead to rights evidence that he's manipulating his numbers.
University of Miami that's a really nice school, but it's not Ivy League. But like, I don't know, what's it?
I got you in my sights, you faggot.
Where did Randy Fine go to school?
And so let us continue on what we have learned. Now you'll see here that there is 1,458 watching at 37 minutes into his stream. All right? You can see it right now. Less than 30 seconds later, there's 2,031 watching. Literally in the span of time, Leningrad sent $5 to say there's 1.4K watching and 160 votes in his poll, in his chat. It already jumped up by over 600 live viewers. Okay? We finally have him, fellas. Dead to rights. Now, unfortunately, he usually just, well, every time, he'll just unlist the streams. Common misconception. You think he removes the stream. He's not removing the stream. He's unlisting the stream, and that's how I can watch the stream later. The stream has been removed. It's been removed by the uploader. Okay? So he actually deleted the stream. It seems like there might be something incriminating in the stream. Now, let me just watch some of the stream. Huh. Wait a minute. He deleted the stream, and I have the entire stream still. How? A righteous-driven spite. That's how. Why do you think I had to end it early? I had to make sure I had to start downloading it quickly. Let me give you a little taste of this.
Oh, my brothers in Christ. Welcome to the Patriot Orthodox Hour. Like, yeah, that would be a fucking graft. But I don't do that. It's just in the background of my set because I believe in these things. I believe it's good to have in my studio and all that. But, I'm not view botting. I have no idea why there's so many views on this. I have no idea.
So once I found out he was definitely view botting, I sent my minions in there. And boy, oh boy, can they minion. I've said at the end of that stream, I am a disciple of Anthony Cumia from Opie and Anthony, and they used to have something called pests back in the day, before the internet is what it is now. You are operating as pests here, okay? Antagonizers, saying the truth, or something that the person really doesn't want to hear that they need to hear. So I send you guys in, and when you look at his live chat, it's slowly moving for having so many live viewers, and you'll notice that there's a good amount, even though it's moving slow, a good amount of people from my chat in his live chat. A good amount of people from my... So even if it's moving slow, 30 to 40 to 50% is people from my chat in his chat.
I have no idea. I'm not used to it.
Now you're going to hear him say, I don't know. When he's caught dead to rights to view botting, he's going to go, I don't know. I don't know. Dead to rights? I don't know. Was he shocked that he went from 200 live to over 2,000 live? I just thought more people were watching. What? I don't know.
If someone's botting me, I don't need it. Thank you. These streams normally get like like 200 views.
Okay, so the streams normally get 200, and now he has over 2,000. And he's like, pretty good night. Not surprising to him. How many live viewers would he have to raise an eyebrow? Why can't he raise an eyebrow like he lifts both of his eyeballs towards the ceiling?
Where's... If you're new, because, I mean, clearly people here are new, because, like, I don't normally get this many views. So please tell me if you're new. Tell me in the chat. One's in the chat if you're new. One's in the chat if you are new. James Lindsay buys negative bots against his enemies, does he?
Who do you think that came from? Whose audience do you think was saying that to him?
Wait, does he do that? Is that true? That would track because we have a ton of views, but yeah, people are A-logging hard. They're A-logging hard as hell. That's crazy. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Huh? I don't know.
Or is he?
Wonder why he deleted the stream. Why did William? Why did you delete the stream? I don't know.
What is he like stream rating? I don't. That guy's so weirdly obsessed. It's
this is me.
Weird, dude. It's super weird. I don't. Is there like some psychosexual shit going on there? I think there is.
Yeah.
I think maybe he saw those photos and it got him feeling some type of way. I don't know.
It's not that you're lying, and I'm calling you out for lying, and your defense is just to say I'm obsessed with you like a queer.
I don't know. I don't know what
you
they're
don't
doing
know.
over there. I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm a mod for another streamer, and I can see you use, and you are not using any modding at all.
He also has no mods in his chat, which is bizarre for such a popular account that's streaming that gets so many views. You would think you'd have a mod in the chat. Arden rightfully calls him out for that.
All you lying. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I don't have. Yeah, my mods aren't here right now.
Do you know?
So point being, okay. Let's get into Marco Rubio and Vance.
Right.
The problem is this, right? Is that the CIA, and
now this I love.
Then its second contract. It's second. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what's with the A-logging, man. We got a lot of people A-logging. It's a little crazy. I don't really understand the...
Okay, we've gone from not knowing to not understanding.
What's going on? This chat is mostly Jeets. Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
It's probably Jeets. It's probably fucking... I don't know.
I mean,
listen, I'm not view botting. You can see my fucking screen. I'll show it to you.
All right.
We're literally about to watch some videos together.
Now, for fans of Who Are These Podcasts, WATP, you will be very familiar with Stuttering John going, "But so what if I am?" When he's obviously caught in a lie. He had many sock accounts, and he was like, "So what if I have sock accounts? So what does it matter?" All lol cows. I could tie Stuttering John to a Son Piker in a stream very easily with their behaviors, okay? These lol cows operate under the same cow deity. I don't know how to explain it.
I have Road Unify open. That's my little, that thing. And then there's my fucking OBS, which is what I'm running. I don't know. And even if I was viewbotting,
even if I was viewbotting, go on, William.
OBS, which is what I'm running. I don't know. And even if I was viewbotting, who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
What the fuck does that matter? You know what matters? Like,
you want to know what matters? Even if he is viewbotting, which he is, even if he is, you want to know what matters?
Like this shit. So this specific post, right? The whole Jake Lang thing, like we were talking about,
yeah.
Right? So this is the new strategy of the left. This is why left-wing populism is winning, is because they're wrapping it up in this.
Why are you persecuting?
Guys, so what if I'm viewbotting? What about the left wing? You know, the left wing that it wants to work with? So that's going to have to be a stream about his deleted stream, but that's not why I brought you here today, fellas. We're here to talk about Conor, counterpoints. Now, my own mod is like, I don't know this guy. Sure, absolutely. That's why I'm going to bring everybody up to speed before I do that. I noticed on May 25th that he posted the future of counterpoints politics. And I said, I don't pray for his downfall because I'm not Christian. I don't pray. I'm excited to hear about it and watch him sink further, lower, and lower after selling out. Oh, he sold out hard. Now, better men than me, Andrew Wilson, Rob Knorr, who have a good knowledge of Conor, counterpoints, are like, you know what? He's going through a divorce. He's going through some stuff. I'm not going to kick him while he's down. Well, you're better men than me. And here I go. I'm going to put on my little feety pajamas and do some kicky. So he's doing this on Valor Media, by the way. He has his own channel. He has 2 channels. He has a Warhammer 40K channel with 125 subs that does well. He never had to go into politics. He never had to do any of this stuff to himself, okay? But he's doing it on Valor Media. Valor Media is like a veteran-run, you know, we're like center, independent, but we hate Trump, communist. They're just commies as they always are. You go, Ardy, really? Commies? Well, if you just search Valor Media Network, fascism, oh, they got some videos about fascism. Tell me if this sounds commie at all.
We can fight back against fascism by creating universal health care in our city or in our state, by funding our education system through non-tax revenue streams, by having public banking that can give loans for public works projects so that we can actually have effective functioning government that protects the rights of humans and all the different communities, make sure that people are taken care of at the state and city level. We can do those things, and it's how we fight back.
Veterans fighting
because
fascism.
We don't have a lot of power in DC. We really don't. But in your city, in your state, it's not just about protecting. I mean, you protect your public libraries, but also we can, whatever you want it to be, like de-arm police. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Convince all your neighbors. Whatever. I know.
Terrific. Veterans fighting fascism. Well, thank you for fighting for my right to counter-signal everything you believe in and the kind of person you are. That type of veteran. So, let's just do a very teeny tiny history on Conor to bring you up to speed, to make sure you can effectively laugh at his divorce. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I am getting ahead of myself. I got to reel you in. Let me just give you some clips right now for what you're in for and give you the backstory on why this man needs to be shamed so badly.
Valor pays me up front $2,000 a month.
He's doing his finances on stream. You go, okay, well, he's telling us about his finances. Is that really a crash out? Well, I think it's a weird thing to do. And I started back up with Conor because I would just tune into his streams, and it was really embarrassing every time I tuned in. He streams like every day. We'll get into that.
Fuck you. Okay? And then also, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and rip off the entire fucking Band-Aid. Okay? Destiny was age playing with a mentally ill woman in Alabama. The mentally ill woman and her husband have 2 children, aged 17 and 12.
Now, you might think this is getting funny, but I need to go full Jigsaw. I want you to feel what I feel. I want you to see what I see. I want you to know what I know. He'll say he was friends with Destiny for 6 years, and you're going to hear him say a couple of times that he loves Destiny. Oh, you're going to hear them argue. Not only is Conor going through a divorce, I'm sure it led to... So he had a divorce, and then within a month had a big falling out with Destiny, which is really embarrassing, which is going to be the meat of the stream. It's too much.
The 17-year-old, and this is according to the husband and according to the wife, Steven jacked off to the idea of molesting the teenage girls.
Can you believe that? Oh, Conor, uncovering something about Destiny right now. Oh, my God, go ahead.
And then the wife jacked off to the idea of molesting Steven's son. Fuck.
Okay. Fair criticism. How can we hate on counterpoints? Effectively, all right? Now, he caught a stiff. He was issuing very stiff 24-hour bans for this, okay? You don't want to get in his way. This man gets mad.
I'm not going to respect your Fourth Amendment right to jack off to fucking kids.
Hot take!
And if you have a problem with it, there's the fucking door.
Whoa.
Okay?
You see, he sets boundaries, okay?
And by the way, Patriarch just said no. Anything underneath no
I love it.
that sweeps for your fucking right to jack off to kids,
You are banned from the channel permanently.
you're catching 24 hours.
Whoa. Get out of its way, fellas.
I'm just telling you straight fucking up. 24 hours.
And it keeps going. I have so many of these. What's this one? Oh my god. No, I have to save that one. Okay. Now, Connor, I liked Connor, as always. I like many of these cows in the beginning. He's on the right. He's a conservative, a Burkean conservative. But he's a never-Trumper. But this is from, 2022? Just to give you a taste of what it was like. In Twitch poll days, Rob Noor talks about this all the time. There was no right-wing spaces. And so, it was nice to see. I thought Counterpoints, Connor, was infiltrating the left and playing nice with them. We have Joe Lewis here, classic. We have Dylan Burns here, someone that has to be a lefty here. And he used to be the right-winger that would go on and talk to the left and try and talk some sense into them.
Politically, because Canada has the ability to be more authoritarian than we do, and you're screwing up their livelihoods, you're basically screwing with the working class, and the working class is telling you to go fuck yourself. And this is kind of like where...
Talking to them through the lens of the working class, and I'm like, okay, all right, this guy's putting in his dues. He's infiltrating. Now, here's where it started getting stinky. May 16th, 2024, he starts doing content with Brianna Wu, all right? He essentially devotes his channel to Brianna Wu. How much did he devote his channel to Brianna Wu? Listen to this car commercial. It was devoted to Brianna Wu, okay? And we're going to cover that in just a second. See, we got some people here that know. Gnosis, bro, remember when Joe Lewis called an Asian white presenting to his face? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Big honk lol, $5, thank you. Props for being a guy that wants to yell on a mic that actually has a mic that can handle it. Oh, well, I am mic trained when I have to yell. I'm like a vocal performer. When I'm hitting the high notes, I gotta go away. Then when I'm being quieter, I gotta move closer. It's mic training. Tacit Tempo, $5, thank you. Is it schizo posting if his audience are bots? It's most generous to say they're a bunch of muzzies, which might as well be bots or like a bug hive mind. I don't know, which is why I have people in his Discord that are already sending me things that are really funny that I'm gonna have to save for a stream. I hope it's not tomorrow. Do I have to do it? It's fresh in my head. It's right here. I might want to see if he does another stream, but I don't know. The Cheap Chimp, $5, thank you. Diaper Boy doesn't know. He doesn't know. I don't know. I don't recall. The Cheap Chimp, why does this guy seem like an AstroTurf glowworm? Yeah. They do seem like controlled opposition. Are they malicious or are they just stupid? I'm going with just stupid. Deepcom, $5, thank you. Connor learning that a lot of lefties are lefties. Primarily because they are degens. If only someone had tried to warn him, Deepcom, this stream is for you. If only someone had tried to warn him. Exactly. It's going to be a lot of things. People have been screaming at him for a long time, myself included. The diaper chat, the diaper thing is not real. The diaper thing is AI, but we act like it's real because that's how shitty William is, okay? Now, a lot of Christians are like, hey, you shouldn't lie. I know. Certain people, it's okay to lie about, okay? I'm not saying it's ethical. I'm not saying it's moral. I'm just saying people understand, all right? Now, you'll see when he started streaming, we got Brianna Wu up the wazoo. Oh, we're wooing. And you'll notice he's alone in some of these and still says Brianna Wu. They had a falling out. But let me bring you through my video of them really starting to turn the tides on people's perception of Conor. At this point, people are like, okay, you're working with Brianna Wu, a crazy Tranberry progressive who tries to be the reasonable progressive, and he was working for Progressive Victory. So let me just bring you up to speed on this so you can efficiently dislike him for being dishonest.
Helping one side to plan it.
What do you mean? Brianna and Counterpoints have had a show called Counterfire for 7 months now. Everyone knows that. Oh, you thought Counterfire was the name of his channel. Why? Because it hosts a lot of his own personal content? Because the description only has his personal donation links? Some would say it's even Brianna's show.
Why don't you shut up? This is my show.
Recently, and for probably the 50th time in the last decade, Brianna is being accused of lying about her credentials and being overall fraudulent in order to gain political.
Finally, a good target. The Dave Green ceiling was autistic cringe. Do you think that there's communists in 2026, sir? Do you think that there's communists in 2026? I would just like an answer to that before you say such a thing.
Favor. She's probably most famous for her time spent jumping off of burning ships as she full-on will support a really corrupt person just to do a double kickflip as the explosion blasts off behind her and apologizing in time just before she hits the ground. Let's see how this leftist grifter responds to allegations about her character in the face of written and recorded evidence.
No, does this have any relevance? Do you have any degree?
Yeah, it does actually.
Okay,
so
could you explain the relevance? Do you have?
And so here we start to see Conor is 100% loyal to Brianna Wu. Other content creators that have worked with him for months and years, all of a sudden he's letting her mute the mic, take control, defends everything about Brianna Wu.
Why don't you shut up? This is my.
I know we're gonna say he. Oh, we have a Queen Clam 200 likes giveaway. If we hit 200 likes within a given time frame, I have it on good authority that she will be dishing out gifted memberships. Speaking of which, fellows who already have a gifted membership, I compiled into a playlist my Hard R lore videos, and they are in chronological order. That is about 5 hours of content right there of me from 2017 to 2019 trying to work my way through this crazy world. It's very transparent content, but you should know that if you like the stream, that is available to you.
My show. I'm going to talk. If you talk,
It's my show too. Actually, I'm on my stream as well. Actually, so.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Let's not.
So we're just going
Let's not measure. Let's get into the information.
We'll do it.
I'll archive from the
I'm
web
sorry.
archive.
I'm sorry, Connor. Let's not measure what.
Not.
So we're just going to.
Let's not measure. Let's get into the information.
We'll do it.
So, just so you guys know, I made this video in 2024 where you weren't really allowed to call Brianna Wu a he. So you're going to hear me say she in this video. And I still say she because I watched the video. No problem calling Brianna Wu a he, all right? Rules are different now, but you should understand how quickly the rules change on YouTube in a very short amount of time.
I'll archive from the web archive.
I've never.
Do you know what Brianna Wu's real name is? So, Brian Wu? No. Brianna Wu's real name is that of a fucking 90s psychological thriller serial killer, John Walker Flint.
There's also.
We're gonna go one at a time here. I'm gonna mute you if you talk over me. So going one at a time, I would need to. In this piece, it talks about.
I know they muted me. I'm just talking for you
agree.
guys.
Why did?
Like all of a sudden now, you're falling back. I thought you were going to disprove everything I said. I thought this was
So
gonna be.
we can save this until the end, dude. But I know you probably.
This is correct, Arden. Brianna Wu was there for Gamergate in 2015. That is included in my videos about counterpoints and Brianna Wu. The counterpoints playlist is in the description of this video.
Never read a book on communication law and how this works. But the truth is,
Explain to me.
Jesus Christ, Connor, I can't do this if I can't get a sentence out. I'm being calm. He's being a jackass. This is crazy.
Uh-oh.
It's important to interrupt someone when they start building a whole point based on lies in the first sentence. No, I think I will keep interrupting if Brianna's going to lie.
I'm not lying, dude.
You did lie to me. You did lie to me. Okay, I've been muted again. Again, I've been muted again. She can't hear it. She can't take it.
So that's kind of like the summary of the two perspectives so far, but we're not
clear,
getting to the guts of it, I guess.
The health,
If we
the person.
like one
hold
back
on.
and forth without a factual inaccuracy.
Hold on. I want to finish what I'm saying. So to be clear,
we don't.
To be
We're not
clear,
getting to
I
the
think
guts of it. I
that,
guess.
If we could get
We're not getting to the nuts of it. Is this subliminal right now? So, his boys, his fellow commentary folk were trying to hold him to account to be like, dude, you are going full throat for this Tranberry over here. Why is that, Connor? Why are you like this? And they try to talk some sense into him. And Connor admits something that shouldn't have been said out loud, but this is the kind of guy Connor is. He'll just out and say it.
weren't actually stalking her.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's what makes it all the crazier for me, that you were just kind of like so much on Wu's side with some of this stuff, and you didn't seem like you were really willing to, you know, call out any bad behavior, particularly like the muting or something like that in the call. Like, why don't you say anything or do anything to like stop that at the time?
Because she's my co-host and my peer, and
She's my co-host and my peer. The cat is still alive. I could go back to the cat background in slow motion, just so you guys know. Do I have to do a poll for that? It's always mixed. I can just put up the Pepe background, and people watch the video, and they go, I just like watching that in the background, okay? Unfortunately, this is how some of your brains work. The community's always been split between that and the cat, all right? I can do... That cat loves me punishing the absolute dog shit out of his cat cheeks, okay? He likes to be spanked, and he gets all cute when I spank him, and I slow it down, and it looks really silly. I could do the cat stuff.
my relationship with her is more important than my relationship to you or Queenman or your guys' audience.
How does that not sound like he's in a cult? He's like, well, I can't criticize her because my elite...
This is me in 2024. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to like Connor at this point. And I'm like, dude, how are you not standing up against her? You're going to do this for money? Plenty of ways to get money, motherfucker. Is it just about money?
What?
It's who he is.
Okay. You can't say to her, I don't think you should mute him so much because of your relationship with her?
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I appreciate the honesty, but that's kind of insane, though. That like you're just admitting you are a woo cuck.
I'm not a woo cuck. I'm just not going to openly attack her in a conversation that is between her and her opponent. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Wouldn't it be fucking crazy if I literally ran a weekly show with my co-host?
I feel like this is the crux of the miscommunication. What show? Queenman didn't know he was going on a show.
Nobody knew they had a show. She was just on there, and it was no one considered it a show. It wasn't called a show. Even Connor wasn't calling it a show.
That had two co-hosts.
And I guess I'll do kind of setting the stage, so to speak, since I guess I'm hosting. So, good evening to everyone in posterity. The way that this came to be is...
What are you talking about, a show? Is that how you always open your show? You go, I guess I'm hosting. All right, everyone, so here's what's going on. That's what your show sounds like? Oh, dude, he cares so much about the show that he just copied the same description from the episode the week before. A week ago, it was episode 8. This week, it's episode 8 with the exact same description. In the episode Queenman was on, it still says Twitch streamer threatens Destiny.
It's very consistent that I notice these people that are very desperate for legitimacy make these very fundamental errors in their content delivery, like doing the description correctly.
Queenman's episode, with a link to the Patreon going to Counterpoint's Patreon, not their shared show. Connor, you have a successful channel. You know this isn't a show. Somewhere deep down inside,
we're going to cover his successful channel later on when he's going through his entire budget post-divorce. That's going to be fun because no one does that, and they probably shouldn't do it. You probably shouldn't put your finances out there.
They know him. They know her. They didn't know they had a show together. I'm going to put this as simply as possible. You're about to listen to a couple of dudes try and talk some sense into another dude.
And then a guest comes on, and I'm like, hey, actually, the guest is right. You're a massive piece of shit. Fuck you. Like, wouldn't that also be crazy?
Well, okay, but
I don't think that's what's being said. You're drawing a false dichotomy there, Connor.
Yes.
You're kind of saying that it's either you have to either say
Connor starts doing the commie thing. This is why you have to be right-wing. You have to cut off the left completely. You have to treat it like heroin or fucking a kid. You can't do it at all. You can't dip your toe. And if you've done it in the past, boy oh boy, you should be seeking redemption for the lives that you've ruined.
that Woo's a complete piece of shit, or sit there completely silent and not mention the fact that Woo is interrupting me to talk and then muting me when I try and continue my sentence. I think that's more
You're a big boy, so I trust you to put on your big boy pants and handle it.
Well, no, listen, I am very happy with Wu muting me repeatedly and it being blatantly obvious to the audience that it was happening. But I think the reason people have an issue with the way you acted in the conversation is because they didn't see that from you.
No, the other day when you popped up,
You didn't stand up to her, and he's like, "Well, what? You want me to just attack her? No, you can just criticize her in any criticize him in any capacity."
in chat and I was covering the conversation, I just recognized it was worthless to talk to you because all you do is sweep for Wu, and that's all you seem to do whenever the topic of Wu comes up. You know. I mean, it's just a case of saying I was wrong to do that. Why can't someone just say, "Yeah, I was wrong to do that. I was wrong to say that. I was wrong to think that. I shouldn't have expressed that." Like, it's always a political response and a political answer.
We're actually going to save that part for a little bit later. Let's get moving. So let's cover a little bit of progressive victory, showing you how he was paid by progressives, otherwise known as communists, from this video.
Just talking about yourself, right?
Yeah, I can't speak to anyone
That's
else's
fine.
content, but you're making these. Can you
But it is
show me
possible.
where
We're halfway. We have 100 likes on the stream. Thank you very much. At 200 likes, I have it on good authority, that there will be a giftathon of gifted memberships being sent out for the stream, just so you know.
it has? I'm going to ask you the same question because I'll stick up for my boy Connor here. You're making an assertion that has changed its content. Prove it.
So are you paid by Progressive Victory?
Yes.
And you have been since October of last year?
Yes.
So Connor starts getting paid by PV in October of 2023. His channel's been around for like 2 years now. It's all of his content. Now let's see if we can try and mark exactly when his content changed and how his content changed. Oh look, here's episode 1 of Counterfire with Brianna Wu. Let's see what that date is. November 24th of 2023. Curious. So a month after he started getting paid by Progressive Victory, he gives half of his channel to Brianna Wu. A political and current event channel featuring Connor and Brianna Wu.
I'm showing you this because this doesn't exist anymore. This is for posterity. So he was acting like he still acts like he's on the right. Wait until you hear about his new right-wing political project called Rhino, where he makes some sort of acronym out of the word rhino that's somehow positive for people that are on the right that are never Trump.
These are the most pathetic attempts at plausible deniability I've ever seen. This is like a man walking up to a prostitute. He drops $40 on the ground. The prostitute picks it up, gives him a BG McSqueegee and says, "He didn't pay me. He dropped the money and I just so happened to pick it up."
And at this time, there was a lot of talk about dark money with Progressive Victory, paying these streamers, and they're not talking about being paid by Progressive Victory.
Connor isn't being paid by Brianna. It just so happens PV offered him an overwhelming amount of money.
They made an offer, and I was like, why the f would you pay me that much? For that amount of money, I would work 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week.
And after such an exorbitant and magnanimous amount of money was offered to him to get progressive candidates elected, you would have to be a conspiracy theorist to draw a correlation here. That's what's so fun about dark money. You can't prove anything. Then they gaslight you like you're crazy when you notice a huge shift in their behavior.
I want to say this very fucking clearly.
And now here we start to have his dedication to being paid by the left with his rhetoric.
Not just for you, but for everyone else who has the same critique of me that you do. I give a fuck more about the United States staying proactive in Ukraine and in Israel than I do about Vosh jerking off to fucking cartoon pornography of children.
Thomas, ex-freak member for 2 months. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, clip off the old coin for $50, mate. Hey, I missed a lot. What's up with the gay dude and his boyfriend? Never mind, I'm going to need to restart. Absolutely. Unbelievable, this guy. Just like that, he's chatting it already.
How the Chad does what the Chad wants, and no one is stopping him because Chad does what Chad wants.
Thank you. Actually, yeah, you made an appearance earlier in the video, oddly enough. Very generous man, likes what I'm doing, and I like that he likes what I'm doing, because I also like what I'm doing. You know, I've always liked what I'm doing, but it's really lonely being the only one, so I very much appreciate that. So, Connor pulls the old, I don't care what Vosh did. I care about Ukraine, dude, all right? I care about what Trump is doing to this country, man.
But there's plenty of different kinds of Democrat supporters.
I think that liberal Democrats, right? People who they're fairly normie, they touch grass, they run businesses, they do this, that, the other. They just care about like minorities and gay rights, and they still believe in like mixed economy capitalism. But
Yes. Now we have the, 3 different kinds of people on the left, the 3 different groups. They're not all commies. It's not all leading toward communism.
They know they make too much money, so they feel guilty. So to assuage their white guilt, they vote for higher taxes, right? There's the liberal Democrat.
Now, this is unbelievably fair. I hate Connor because he's subversive and Dave isn't. I couldn't agree more. Dave isn't subversive. You're right. He's not. I completely agree, which is why I venerated his on-the-ground work that he does with organizations, and he lied about me shit-talking them. Discernment, fellas. Very small things say a lot about a person sometimes.
Okay, so fake, hollow, capitalist-supporting Democrats that feel guilty, so you're fine to take their money. Okay.
And then there's like the progressive Democrats, who I think are definitely way more militant about a lot of these issues.
There's Democrats you can work
and then
with.
I think there's the far left.
Oh, okay, so then the progressive Democrats are more militant, and I can't help but notice we left out the word capitalism. It sounds like they're militant socialists, and then I'm just going to assume the far left are communists. So it looks like Connor is in the progressive Democrat camp, which is more militant and leaving out the word capitalism. So nationally, he's pushing for a liberal Democrat like Biden, but on a more local level, Progressive Victory, who he's aiding and fully supporting, is pushing progressive candidates, which are less liberal and much more socialist and communist sympathizing, and definitely more militant. So we have kind of like a Mott and Bailey going on, where, oh no, I'm just trying to get Biden elected. Meanwhile, by any means necessary, trying to elect progressive militant Democrats.
If we were voting in Vosh for president, I probably wouldn't be helping out as much.
Yeah, Connor wouldn't support a presidential candidate that's a sex pest that's into children.
Got him!
Why would he ever support a guy like that?
Yeah, if we were voting in Hassan, then I would sign up with the Christian Nationalist Super PAC to prevent him from joining or from becoming president. I would join the Groypers in order to prevent Hassan from seizing power.
Yeah,
absolutely incoherent position, and then so he'll say anything to seem reasonable and go, hey, dude, if things were different, I'd support the Groypers. Okay, well then why you? So he just supports. What, either socialists or whatever he thought the Groypers were back then, and we're seeing something a lot different now with the Groypers.
Democrat is who I'm voting for.
And I also, while Biden, I'm going to be a little mean, is basically a fucking corpse, I would prefer the corpse to be duct taped to a fucking dolly and marched out and fucking win the presidential election over Trump.
This is back when I used to censor swears.
So let's wrap up Connor's position. He'd rather have Biden's almost lifeless corpse wheeled out on a dolly rather than vote for Trump. But if Hassan was running for president, then he'd rather become a Groyper and vote for Groypers rather than electing Hassan as president. But then locally, Progressive Victory is supporting people that completely agree with Hassan, and he doesn't seem to want to leave Progressive Victory at all. But that's because it's not the president. It's because it's just local elections. So then later on, possibly they could become the president. Because Trump, I'm sorry, how is Trump that bad? Where he's permissive of Hassan-esque figures going into the Congress and going into places of power in the government. But hey, I'm taking this too seriously. Let a man laugh in the face of criticism. Let him act incredulous to all of these accusations and just laugh through it. I wonder where he got that from.
Oh, that's funny because that's exactly what William's doing with the view botting, not accusations. Fact.
I'll do a dog fucking panel tomorrow. Hey, Queeman, I know you're probably watching. You can fucking hold Wick to that. You can force him to do a dog fucking panel brought to you by your local favorite Democratic PAC.
Now let's go to present day, fellas, all right? Andrew Wilson is watching my most recent video with counterpoints. This is kind of how this cascaded into, let me just tell this story on stream. Bring us all up to speed. So he's been dismissed by so many people. Connor's been working with Destiny this entire time. And so now he had a falling out with Destiny and divorced his wife. Do you think there might be a correlation between Conor saying he loves Destiny and his wife divorcing him? You'll be the judge of that. But now we're in present day.
Then she basically says everything that she says, where she's like an open defender of Lolicon. I felt like commentary and Chud were going soft on her.
Now, this does sound like a principled position. Why would you elevate someone into Lolicon that's pro-Lolicon as a commentary streamer? Well, what if I told you the person he's criticizing, Chud Logic, raised the point to Conor that he didn't say anything about Vosh's Lolicon folder being exposed on stream?
See, this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Now, the reason why Conor didn't say anything about that is because he aligned with Vosh politically. Quite the Republican move.
But you're coming up with all this fiery language. Who cares about what Vosh is saying about this, dude? You didn't even fucking adequately criticize Vosh for the lolly shit. Speaking of which, the only thing I would say, okay, is you know.
Okay, I was not aware of this, but it doesn't actually surprise me very much.
Oh, really, Andrew? You were aware of it, and this doesn't surprise you? Well, let's get a look at Andrew Wilson's not very surprised face.
Conversation with me because I didn't criticize Lolly hard enough, despite the fact that I feel like I, was the person that brought it to light in the first place. But like when Vosh had his little controversy, you seemed very unwilling to offer any sort of strong criticism or condemnation of what Vosh did. And I think it's because you're politically connected and tied to him.
Yeah. And I've said as much.
That looks pretty surprised. That looks pretty surprised.
Wait, what?
Right. You didn't think that Conor counterpoints could have possibly said that he intentionally didn't say anything about Vosh's creepy Lolicon corn release of what he jerks off to. Conor didn't say anything about that because he's politically tied to Vosh, who's a socialist, a libertarian socialist, a communist. Isn't that incredible, Andrew?
Wait a second. What? Okay, I was not aware.
Crazy, isn't it?
Of this aspect of things. I was not aware that Conor didn't criticize Vosh when it turned out that Vosh had a whole folder full of Lolicon fucking.
Yeah.
Because.
Crazy, isn't it?
Because he politically agreed with him. I was not expecting that.
And, of course, Andrew Wilson, I'm going to have to pat myself in the back, obviously watched the rest of my video, enjoyed it, gave me high praise, and shouted me out.
A prepubescent, diddling thing. It was like a teenage babysitter role play thing.
Yeah, okay. I don't care. Would you say Cool Vic has something more interesting than that?
Damn it! Fucking Cool Vic, you piece of shit. Fuck Cool Vic. Fuck that guy with his wife, his kids, his Christianity, his successful channel. Fuck that guy. He's jealous of me because I'm single and 40, so he's trying to raid in my parade. Of course, I'm kidding. Cool Vic is the reason why I can accept raids and why I can give raids to other people. You have to understand, what Cool Vic does is not easy, okay? He keeps the cow alive, okay? He keeps the Brian Shapiro lol cowness alive, which is not easy. And he goes at him all the time. So, fellas, let's start scooting into present day. This is May 22nd, okay? Let's see how things are starting to go for Conor.
Is that Destiny has engaged in doxing. And doxing puts people at risk of violence. And just as an example, I'll use a very specific example. I am divorced. My wife no longer lives with me. My children only stay with me half the time. I'm a former Marine and a former law enforcement officer, and I have very violent friends. Okay? So if somebody kills me, I expect my friends to find the most likely culprits, and I'll just be real, I expect them to do some terms of service ass shit to whoever they think took me out.
Now, mind you,
So
I'm going to have to keep reminding you of this. This is on Valor Media Network. This is not on his private Counterpoints Politics YouTube channel. This is on Valor Media Network, and I don't know why they allow this. I don't know what they're trying to do with their channel, what kind of legitimacy. People go to Valor Media Network, oh, it's for veterans, okay, and it's just counterpoints. It's just counterpoints for the look at Valor Media Network, right? It's just counterpoints. It's just him airing out his drama, his personal drama. Why? What are these people doing? Oh, buddy. Look at that. 4.5, almost a 5-hour stream, and it has 685 views. I don't know where the money's... Yeah. It's as I've said before, he doesn't make money, he takes money. And that's why he tries to jump on whatever popular ship to make money.
I have not experienced a lot of violence. I just haven't. Not a lot of people have attacked me physically in real life. What Doobie is saying is that on the internet, he has done psyops against other people who are criminals and murderers who would want to go after his family. So as a result...
This is him post-divorce, and things are escalating with Destiny, okay? Something happened. You would think while he was married to his wife, I believe he has 2 kids, while that was happening, he would be speaking out against the sexual degeneracy of Destiny. No. Somehow after the divorce, he's like, okay, now I'm gonna fucking speak out about the fucking Destiny's degeneracy? He's got it all out of order, dude. It's incredible. Now you're gonna do it? Now you need Destiny's audience.
Of Destiny attempting to dox him, he's putting Doobie's family, himself, his wife, and his children at risk of homicide. Now he's saying descriptively, he has not doxed Nathan. He has not doxed
his child.
Destiny. He has not done PII ops. He has not done any of that shit. But he thinks that if Destiny is going to be putting his family in Esports Batman's family and Daystock's family,
okay,
and Queeman's family.
So he's in a divorce with his wife. His children are going to be able to see these streams, okay? His kids are going to see these streams at some point. As he's in a divorce with his wife, he's like, Queeman? Esports Batman? No, Connor, no. Put the internet down. Tend to your family, please.
At risk of homicide, then what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Bitch.
And therefore, descriptively, people will dox and A-log Nathan and Destiny and put them at risk of homicide. It's literally descriptively that fucking simple. No, he justified it. I just justified it, you fucking idiot.
So he's starting to melt down post-divorce, okay? Now we're going to jump ahead to June 5th, all right? We're really going to focus on, for the majority of the stream, May 24th and May 25th, with his conversation with Destiny, the big blowout relationship-ending argument. Now, this is on June 5th, so about a week after they broke up. And when I say broke up, I'm not really fucking being funny. Let me know if it sounds like they fucking broke up. Mind you, you might be tuning into Valor Media to watch the live stream called Zionism versus Nazism. It says Valor Reacts! Let's see what this has to do with Valor Media.
Okay, have fun. Have fun. Aren't Lauren and Destiny still friendly? Yeah, because she loves him. You think I didn't love Steve?
So Lauren Southern, on June 5th of this year, as she's doing her media tour, loves Destiny. Lauren Southern loves Destiny, and they get stinky in the bedroom, okay?
You think that when I said I love you, it was like totally shallow and without sentiment? No, I think that he has redeeming qualities that I wished he focused on, and he doesn't. And he's self-destructive. Dude, everybody's acting like
yeah, he's self-destructive. How did you know him for 6 years? And you're like, oh, I just believe in Destiny so much. Imagine he's laying on top of you, entering you, and instead of saying his wife's name, he's like, oh, Destiny. I wonder where the divorce came from.
A lot of people are acting like I'm a new snarker. I'm a new anti-fan. I'm going to spend the next like decade of my life criticizing Steven. That's not what's happening. What's happening is I have a sex-addicted friend who is self-destructive and ruining his own life. I have been...
It's his friend, okay? You have to be very careful in the internet arena of calling people friends online on the internet, okay? Psychology of internet friendships, acquaintances, you are being shown what they want to show you, okay? And we keep things light, maybe vent to each other every now and then, okay? Careful with the really trying to, like, and it's the same thing as Stuttering John. Friends, dude. It's friends. Same thing with William. Friends. Someone sends him a big super chat. Oh, dude, let me meet you. Let me fucking... Blah, blah, blah. Friends. You have to be careful with wanting the deep emotional friendship stuff, especially with Destiny, which anyone could have fucking told him.
Friendly associates with him for 6 years. I've been his IRL friendly-ish person because he doesn't get close to very many people for 2 years.
Okay. He's been trying to be friends with Destiny for 2 years. Excellent.
And after trying to be nice and trying to be kind and trying to be empathetic and trying to steel man and trying to understand, he has engaged in behavior that I think is
I was trying to cuddle with the snake and it bit me.
Egregious, and I can no longer associate with, defend, or even be neutral to.
Fellas, quick reminder, it looks like, if the offer still stands, we need 53 more likes. Well, I don't. I'm fine. You may need 53 more likes in order to possibly get gifted some subs. We need to get to 200. We are at 147. Thank you.
So it's like your alcoholic friend. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be too extreme with my hypothetical, but let's say that like your alcoholic friend got a DUI, and it's not even a single person DUI. It's like a multi-person DUI, and he hurt other people, but the person is suing them for $15 million when realistically the damages should be settled out at $200,000. He's settled, or he's not settled. He's litigating the DUI accident for $800,000. You catch him with a handle of vodka in November, and you say, hey, man, I really don't think you should be drinking. And he said,
you can imagine why he's divorced, right? He actually has emotional relationship feelings for Destiny. You have to laugh at that. I know, Christians, I know he's going through a divorce. Even Rob Noor was like, I don't want to make fun of that. I know, Rob. I understand. I would never ask you to change at all whatsoever. I believe Rob Noor is like more of a Christian ethicist. I don't know if he's an actual Christian, but he's a very ethical person. He doesn't like to roll in the mud in such a way personally, right? I understand that. That's why I'm here, Rob.
I didn't do anything. Nothing. There's no problem. There's no consequence. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And you go, hey, man, you make it really hard to be your friend. And then you catch him.
You make it really hard to be your friend. You're supposed to just be an orbiter, not get too close, and catch the fall off, you know? Like you tried to do with Lauren Southern. We're going to cover that.
In May with another fucking handle of vodka. And you go,
whoa,
okay, I'm out.
It took you 6 years to realize that about Destiny.
It's what it is. It's what it is. I don't hate Steven. I think he is psychologically compelled to behave poorly. Okay? I think he's psychologically compelled to behave poorly.
Yeah, you're supposed to exhibit the discernment to go, oh, I should get away from that person. And plenty of things to see to get the fuck away from Destiny.
I think he's pretty much a sex addict.
Really?
That's what I think. I truly think he's...
In 2026. Wow, dude. Do you also think Dems are the real racists?
He's a sex addict. And I think that he engages in dangerous and bad behavior. That's antisocial.
Yeah.
And it's going to hurt him.
Red flags.
Bad. And it's going to hurt everyone around him.
Yep.
Bad.
Obviously, yeah.
Unork for $10 says you're... And by the way, I think stating that he's a sex addict is also an unassailable position.
Yeah.
So
let's get into it, fellas. Let's get into it. He tried to grift, but he really believes the grift, right? It's incredible. Usually grifting is you don't really believe in the thing, But he does believe in his, as I've heard, psychosexual relationship with Destiny. That he believes in, but he doesn't believe in the politics that he's espousing because it's constantly contradictory. Because how can you be anything remotely close to a conservative? What are you conserving? I actually asked him. He's banned me on every account. I've asked Counterpoints, would you trans your kid if you brought him to a doctor, the doctor was like, yeah, this is legitimate, you should trans your kid? And he said yes. This is like 2 years ago. So here's the blowout with Destiny. Now we're going to do a little editing here, okay? We're going to cut back and forth between May 24th here and May 25th the next day. Let's get after it. Actually, hold on. It looks like 29 more likes for the griftathon. All you have to do is like the stream, and you might be able to get a gifted membership. And I have content about myself that's really embarrassing that no one else shows, so that might be appealing to you. I'm such a bad salesman. Dare Alba Knight, remember 7 months? The way Conor debated Rob Noor is what really made me utterly despise him for being a massive douche. I know. I have covered in the playlist that's in the description. I have covered his debate with Rob Noor and with Andrew Wilson, and he's really. That's when you can see how much of a snake he really is. Club of the Old Coin, $20. Thank you. I'm actually a rogue bot that became self-aware from Williams Bot Farm. It's contagious, okay? It is definitely contagious. Being a bot and whatnot, which also, known as people that are actually existing that are engaging with the content. Zafari Man, hey boy, right near the bleach. Been super busy this past week, so just popping in to show support. Your video on Fabian Liberty versus Conor really showed me how subversive Conor is. He is quite a subversive boy. Thank you. Isaac, $5. This man is now a member of Return to the Land. It's only $25, fellas, for a lifetime membership. But are we all friends, Ardy? Ooh woo. We, all the hard R fellas, are friends. Save the white race. Tengus are devils. Gas the Tengus. Fly them back. Blood and soil. Congo drum. The black, sorry for being away. Been busy. Thank you. Very much appreciated. And fellas, it's looking like less than 20 more likes for a gifted flow of memberships.
That fucking person who is getting fucking sex videos from a groiper and his wife. You psycho.
Is that why I'm being
Imagine your parents are going through a divorce and this is what your dad is doing on the internet. Come on, we can't laugh at this. He puts it out there.
Dude.
This really is a cautionary tale at the end of the day.
No, but that's why you're going to get murdered, you dipshit.
Is that why I'm being sued?
You're being sued for being sexually retarded 100%.
Okay. So just help me draw the line for next time. So no more recording videos or no more having casual sex at all?
Sex
or no
with
more...
adult women!
He's trying to explain to Destiny how to not be a sex pest. Imagine explaining to a pedophile how to not fuck kids. All right. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm trying to not fuck him. Explain it to me again. What do I do? Some things are beyond explanation.
Being insane.
Why are you saying adult women? I'm sorry,
Set your fucking parameters to 25 to 40 and have sex with people that you have a conversation with for more than 30 fucking seconds. It's so normal. It's so normal. As many people as you want, but stop banging people who are fucking crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right, sure.
You know somebody who had a lot of conversations with? Who was
15 minutes to go, fellas.
Probably more responsible for the court case than anything else. Fucking Lauren De Laguna, but great advice. Thank you. Thank you,
I'm sorry. What the fuck does Lauren De Laguna have to do with you? Another bitch that you fucked who's crazy, who's trying to ruin your life?
He's trying to debate Destiny out of fucking crazy bitches. Okay. Post-divorce. Where was this energy during the divorce? I mean, before the divorce, Conor. When you had your wife and kids with you.
As a matter of fact, hold on. That's a great point, Destiny. There's another bitch that you fucked that's trying to ruin your goddamn life. Thank you for bringing her up. I forgot about Lauren De Laguna.
True.
You know what happened today? Kyla texted me today. Kyla texted me today and she said, oh, man.
And now, this is really tough to watch, okay? He brings up Kyla, not so erudite, so he's going to bring up other women and other people he's talked to privately, but he doesn't think that they've also talked to Destiny, so he unveils some really embarrassing things.
Steven's going crazy. You know, this kind of reminds me of back what happened with Lauren. And you know what I had to say in response? Which Lauren? You know?
Yeah, he's had sex with multiple Laurens. Connor, I know you've been married for a while, dude. I really think he's jealous of Destiny's lifestyle. I don't. It's always difficult to know his underlying motivations, but it seems like he's really just this incompetent.
Why? Because you've had sex with 2 or 3 of them, and one of them's fucking crazy and trying to ruin your life. Because you're an
Every cardinal
idiot.
direction. It's an easy mistake.
Just one Lauren everywhere, you know.
The north, south,
Dude,
west,
if you
east.
could have fucked Chen, you would have fucked Chen too.
This would have been okay. Excuse me. Chen is pretty hot. Okay, number one. Number two.
And then he's like, "Dude, you'd fuck Lauren Chen." Yeah. All right. And what is your point? He's purely emotional man right now.
If the whole thing is just you hate me having casual sex, then just say that, and then
No.
you can cut out all the bullshit.
I
You don't have
love
to
you,
bring
and I
on-
want you to
you don't
stop
have to
being
bring on-
retarded.
He said to Destiny in front of a lot of people, "I love you. And I want you to stop being retarded." He actually said to him, "I love you." Oh, can you feel it? Ah! You see, if you just see that clip alone, you don't have the information prior to it to really enjoy how much he deserves his life and how he's done all of this to himself.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, it's such a cringe thing to say. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, stop bringing on just
You say you love me after every conversation. Did you not mean it, you fucking faggot?
Let's try it again. Okay, I can be serious. I'll be professional. Hey, Destiny, I said, you also say you love me. Did you not mean it, you F-slur? How do I make fun of it? Do you see how pure, raw, and crystallized this cringe is? Let me explain something to you. I don't enjoy anything anymore. I don't enjoy music, okay? All the best entertainment that's happened has already happened. I don't enjoy movies, TV shows. I don't watch any of it. All that I enjoy now is cringe. All that's left is cringe. And boy, oh boy, is it my favorite thing, fellas. It looks like it has happened. It looks like it is. Do you love me, homo? It is, in fact, among us. We'll see if she's a woman of her word. It appears as though it has been accomplished. Let us continue.
I think that me saying I love you after a conversation is a lot more casual than whatever weird psychosexual shit you're on right now, okay?
There it is.
Like you're having casual sex with people, then
Everybody,
just
dude,
say
we
that.
all
Just say
know
that.
the entire
Just say that.
world knows your sexual history, but I'm the crazy one.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, let's move on.
Yes. Okay. Connor, I'm going to say the same thing, but in a different way. Yes. The entire world knows Destiny's sexual history, and you are the crazy one. It's the same words. You need a little bit of oomph. You need something behind it. You're saying it like you're not crazy.
Of your sexual history. Let's go into the
Because
doxing
people like
history.
you-
What did
because people like
esports
you
Batman
obsess
do to
over it.
deserve to be
Because people
doxed?
like
I
you
love it when he brings up esports Batman. Bro, you're seeing your kids not every day anymore. Okay? You're not you don't have a wife. Wait until until you see his girlfriend. Actually, you know what? Let's switch it up right now. Let's switch it up. Let's switch up the tempo. Switch up the energy right now. This is the next day before you see this complete blowout.
Let's increase the size. Here we go. Monthly needed budget. Weirdly enough, I think I'm the first person in American history to save money in a divorce.
Oh no, he's gonna be it. As you can tell, it's not gonna go well. After his blowout with Destiny, after he broke up with Destiny, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about my divorce and tell you how I make all of my money, which I love to hear. Look at that. You got a divorce and you're showing me all your finances. And here I didn't get you anything, Connor. Spunky Villain, $10. Thank you so much. When does your guide to safe miscegenation release? Love from a former Beantown captive. Beantown, of course, is Boston, and I am held captive here. I don't have a guide to safe miscegenation. It's a very nuanced take, all right? Which should happen with Fist. We're gonna give you guys 3 streams in a week, I believe in the last week of July, where you can get all your miscegenation jabs out at me, and I have to watch Fist sit there with them. I usually have to sit there with them by myself. Optimus Jedi, $10. Thank you. Connor tried to bill himself as the last honorable man. Yes. He's actually a degen-tard who's turned his coat for money. He's reaping what he's sown. Also, his Warhammer 40K content stinks. He gets, like, I think, like 400,000 views a month on his Warhammer channel. All he had to do was that. It's just like with William. Insatiable. Had to do politics. Insatiable. We got Christos. And we got Radio Guy. Both of yous. Gifting. 5. Rhetorically defective. Memberships, fellas. Thank you so much. And for people that already have a membership, I made a playlist for the lore videos. Me from not... You want to hear my political takes from 9 years ago? And I kept... And I still said the F slur and N word, but I was like pro minimum wage and like the race is universal, right? One race, human race, right? You want to hear me have some... You want to hear me debate blacks about the N-word? Okay? All right here. They're in chronological order. Christos, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Radio Guy 20, thank you very much. Much appreciated. The dinner table, $10, thank you. Sorry I'm broke, but did you see Hagseth's tweet, the flyovers will continue until morale improves? He definitely watches your work, which is fucking retardedly funny. Yeah? Undeniable that he watches my work. From that comment that he made that no one says but me. Thank you. Clip off the old coin, $10. My dude, thank you. Connor, hey, Destiny, why are you way nicer when there are no other gooners around? Dude! This is why it might be a series with counterpoints. Once you understand the cow and his habits, he is way too honest about everything about his life, and he fucking streams like 5 or 6 days a week for like 4-hour streams that are all holding steady under 1,000 views for each one. He's a giver with a hard R. And you want to know who else is a giver with a hard R? TNR FNV. Gifting, 5. Rhetorically defective. Memberships, again. Fellas, I have in fact done it, okay? I have compiled my lore videos. Aside from that, there's maybe like 6 streams. There's, I think, what? There's over 10 hours of content. No, there's 5 hours of content here, and then over 10 hours of live streams so far, I would say. So, yeah. We get to say naughty words behind the paywall. And so, yeah. Excellent. So let's go back to his finances. Let's slow it down right now, okay? Connor, spit on the fucking thing first. Calm down. Let me show you guys how to romance an audience. Let's take it slow down.
I'm not kidding.
I know.
My monthly budget used to be 6,000 to 7,000. Now, even with child support, my monthly budget is 5,000.
Boom. He's saving like $1,000 or $2 a month, and I made a mistake. Let me correct this mistake right now. We have is the night on Rumble for $2. Thank you. The Moose. So the GOP don't care if you live or die. The commies, Democrats, want to kill you. Anyone siding with Democrats are accomplices putting to murder. So defending kid lovers isn't a surprise. Yeah. No, there's... Hey, man. You're being an extremist. Come on. There's regular, normal Democrats that can be worked with. Okay? He's not working with the crazy ones. He's just defending Vosh. J6, $5, thank you. Even looking to the contemporary Moos are closer to Khazars ethnically than first century Hebrews. Possibly. Campfire 5 for $5, thank you. Unrelated, but highly recommend checking out Eric Orwell, William Fink discussion. That is in my wheelhouse. Thank you for putting that on my radar. Caesar the Grape, who is in some of those behind the paywall videos. $10, thank you. William, James, Lindsay, Isaiah, and now Counterpoints. Thank God I'm white or else I wouldn't be able to handle all this milk. You dropped this cow king. Thank you, my dude. Let's get back to it.
I am the first person. My utility bill went down by 40%. I am...
Look at that.
Saving money.
I love this. His utility bill went down by 40%. Sure, the lights were on. The AC was blasting, whatever it is. The house was bright. Now he's in a dark, lonely house. But at least he's saving money on the electricity. Okay, here we go.
My divorce. Okay? So.
Oh. Got some tummy problems, got some brain problems. Okay, you should be definitely, whatever your ailments are for the VA, definitely talk about them publicly on stream and say that you have some stomach problems. No. Incorrect. No, it isn't. You fucking idiot. I'm to call an audible. Yeah. He don't make money, he takes money, baby. Nailed him. Got him. I love it. Why? I was just gonna ask Connor, why are we going through your finances? Thank you. Sorry. I'm doing too many things right now.
Geopolitical people are concerned.
I'm doing way too many things right now, fellas. I am following a script over here. Okay? Thank you. My apologies. Doing way too much. I'm trying to pull up his numbers in the background. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I have dumb boobs. I agree.
I'm going to sell out in order to appease Doobie or Officer Nasty or J-Stock or Queeman, that I'm going to become a snarker. And that's not what's going on at all. Everybody waiting for the Doobie column. See, that's the thing, is that Doobie donated $2,000 over 6 months.
Why is he talking about how certain people are donating a certain amount to him? Can you keep anything to yourself, Connor? Can you keep anything to yourself? And here's what I love, okay? Now, I think this is like on or around Memorial Day, probably. And so he wants to pay some respects to the troops, okay?
Now let me take a look at the song, I suppose. I'm going to play it while I keep drawing.
So he's playing.
Now let me take a look at the song.
So this song is playing, okay, to like honor the troops, USA military, and he has the calculator on screen doing math over it. What are you doing? I know I unked, okay? I know I definitely unked, but on one hand, he's so insincere. Yeah, I have to play it. It's compulsory. I have to do it. Don't put the math on the screen, buddy. You act like you're paying some respects over there. Now remove it. Get it off there. I don't know if that music's copywritten. Okay.
I cherish the memories.
The calculator's still on screen, and I cherish the memories as he's still doing math over his face.
Of a question my grandson asked me the other day when he said, "Grandpa, were you a hero in the war?" Grandpa said no.
While the guy's talking, he switches the screen to Lauren Southern. Oh, fellas. Don't worry, he's got a fat one for Lauren Southern. Oh, he gets made fun of for that. He was trying to get with Lauren Southern, and he denies that while still telling you it's true, if you can believe it. So we have doing calculator math and going to Lauren Southern over this tribute for the troops, right?
Grandpa said no. But I served in a company out here.
Okay, so let's go back in time. That's the day after. Let's go to the day before, where he's still arguing with Destiny, okay?
Obsessed over it. Esports Batman cheered on as a Discord server and gave legal advice to a Discord server that was harassing a fucking sex trafficking victim, encouraging her to draw my court case because they thought it'd be an epic own. That's what he did,
dox
Connor.
You?
He didn't.
Did he dox you?
No.
Did he stalk you?
I would consider that stalking, yes.
Oh, okay. Did he swat you?
You notice how Connor doesn't respond to what I say and he has to run down a checklist?
Yeah, because you're fucking retarded. Because people talking shit about you on the internet is not a good reason to dox them, you fucking asshole.
Hold on. I just want to hear you say this. I just want to hear you say this to be clear. People reaching out to the victim of a sex trafficking crime in order to harass her and her family to force her to draw my case. That's just people talking shit, Connor?
Now, how could he possibly respond to that? Also, thank you very much. Queen Clam, 5 gifted memberships. She's a clam of her word, okay? Much appreciated. Now, Connor's response to this is going to be something about an infinite rape machine. And I want you guys to try and help me with this.
Oh, Saiba could be the one person where if you doxed him, I'd be like, eh. But Esports Batman isn't Saiba, is he?
Esports Batman! Do you think that Saiba exists without a whole Discord server cheering him the fuck on?
Okay, yeah, I love this. So since I'm a snarker now, and since I enjoy...
I hate these words. Call me all you want. A snarker. A snarker. It's what the left always does. They like make up a word to call you to like obfuscate their behavior.
Boy, I'm just mind raped by the snarkers. Now I side with Queeman, J-Stock, and Doobie, and since I agree with them...
Now, this is a really good question from chat. And I should address this. Did you say infinite rape machine? Okay. Excellent question. Let's see.
About everything, I should dox Kafka, because he enables the infinite rape machine, based off of your logic.
Yeah. So, Destiny, what you're saying is this guy, Esports Batman, fucking Jimmy Pimples 123... said this, so that means that is enabling the infinite rape machine. Huh. Okay. Connor, you are divorced. You should be working on your marriage, buddy. I can kind of see where you zigged where you should have zagged.
Do you think that...
He's fair game. He talks to you. He's a lawyer. He gives you legal feedback. I should rape him. I should kill him.
Retard. Sure. Show me Kafka engaging in the behavior that was anywhere near what Esports Batman does.
You know what? No. It really boils down to this.
Oh my god.
This isn't the crash out, fellas. The crash out really starts around here.
Grow up. You're 4.
He starts to lose it.
No problem. Don't take it out on me, Connor.
Grow up. You're 4.
Oh, clam out. Thank you so much for your participation and your support and your rallying of the fellas, Miss Clam. Much appreciated. Always a pleasure.
40.
Grow up. Connor, you are on the internet talking about sex.
You are age playing with a Groiper's wife.
You are age playing with a Groiper's wife. The amount of fucking isolated clips I can get out of this, it's too many. It's too much. He gives me too much.
You are age playing with a Groiper's wife. You are age playing.
You might want to know more about that, but does it matter? Does it really matter? What are you going to learn about it?
With a Groiper's wife. Grow up.
Respectfully, you have no idea what you're talking about, okay?
No, I do.
I know that
I got the
Connor,
logs from him and from her.
That's great. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to out their business on the internet, okay? But
he thinks he has more information about Destiny than Destiny has. Everyone leaks things to Destiny. How do you not know this?
You don't know what you're talking about. I promise
yes,
you. Okay.
I do.
Number one.
Yeah, huh?
I have screenshots.
Connor.
I love it. He calls Destiny his child. Destiny goes, "You don't know what you're talking about." He goes, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do."
Know what I'm talking about. So how about you just go, "Damn, Connor, you're right. I shouldn't be accepting sexual videos from a Groiper and his wife who wants to murder me. I need to chill
Do you see how escalated everything gets? His world is crumbling around him.
Fuck out."
You said you have screenshots. Who sent you the screenshots?
Connor, are we...
I'm not sending you the screenshots of the fucking Groiper who wants to murder Destiny. But trust me, I have them. And the reason why he can't deny it is because he knows it's fucking true.
It's because you have a fraction of this story that is absolutely not worth.
Oh, I'm sorry. What could you possibly tell me that is going to that's going to be like, oh,
Connor, Destiny squirms out of everything he says. He's like in legal litigation about leaking nudes of somebody, essentially revenge porn. And like, you think he gets unlimited respawns. You think he can't talk his way out of this to you?
Shit. Destiny was right. He should have sexted the Groiper and his wife.
I'm not.
Oh my God. This is brilliant. What information or context could you possibly share with me that would change my opinion on this?
You're not supposed to. He's Captain. Is he Captain Save-A-Bro? Is that what we have to call him? Captain Save-A-Bro. No, you gotta cut that motherfucker loose. He's given you many warning signs, and many people have tried to tell you about these warning signs.
I am not going to out parts of any conversation like this that I have with another person or people. You're fucking insane to even ask me to do that.
I'm not.
Online. You're crazy.
No, I'm not. I see my friend, who's a fucking idiot, fucking up, and I've tried to be nice about it, and that's not working. So I'm going to be fucking mean about it. You're sexually fucking
So, like, I've done content with Tim Hale, for example, okay? Now, we're friendly. We have a great rapport. We have respect for what each other does and has done. But, like, imagine if I was like, Tim, I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my friend. I told you I loved you. Right? Kind of gay, kind of commie. Very true.
Retarded. You don't know how to manage your relationships. Anytime anybody fucking challenges you on anything.
The divorced man says to Destiny. What are your relationships like? Oh, dude. Oh, Mighty's pissed. Irie's livid, mate. That should have been the thumbnail.
He's so mad he turned into a different racer. Destiny, how could you all betray me like this? Oh, I need to do a seppuku. I cannot handle the dishonor.
Wow, that actually ties in with the dishonor angle.
Even if they love you, you run away because you're afraid of growing up. You are not 13 anymore.
Says the guy with a bunch of toys in the background. It's fucking poetic. All of this is a projection, and that's why he lost his wife. Fellas, I am making fun of him for his divorce, okay? This is a cautionary tale. You're going to meet people on the internet, okay? Exhibit discernment, boundaries, and don't fall in love with people on the internet. It can be tough not having others to talk to, but there has to be a degree of it where you have to keep it light, go to church, all right? Join up with the pro-whites, RTTL or Patriot Front. You need to have something where you are not fully relying on this. It is a cautionary tale. The man lost his fucking wife and kids because he loves Destiny, okay?
Or you are 40.
Oh my God.
Grow up.
It's all there. Every piece is in place. The Infinity Stones have merged.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you one more. You know Lauren wanted to get back with you?
Really?
Oh, yeah. You know something about Destiny's fucking sex life that he doesn't know. Oh, yeah. This couldn't possibly blow up in Connor's face.
Yes. She loves you. She wants the best for you. She thinks that underneath all the sludge and bull...
She or I? She, Lauren Southern, or I, Counterpoints, thinks this. Replace the she's with I and tell me which one's more true.
She wants the best for you.
I do.
She thinks that underneath all the sludge and bullshit of your fucked up little life, there is something redeeming about you. And I agree with her.
Oh my
but
God.
You are such a fucking asshole. That it is impossible to be your friend. It's impossible to be your partner. It is impossible to tell you that you're wrong.
It sounds like he wants to be Destiny's partner. It's impossible to be your partner. Yes, cut him loose.
Impossible for you to take a fucking L. So take a fucking L and take a goddamn lap.
Connor, if you want a fucking L, me and Lauren have been dating for like 3 months, and we both agreed.
Now, this is weird. This never comes up. She like talked to Michael Knowles, Lauren Southern. She was on Jeremy Boring's show. It never comes up that this is happening while she's dating Destiny. Anyone else find that peculiar at all whatsoever?
Not to tell you because you asked her out while we were in the middle of dating. You have no...
Okay, so Connor asked out Lauren Southern when Destiny and Lauren Southern were dating because Connor just got a divorce. And so it was like, oh, dude, I'm going for the fucking Southern trim. Let's go. And so they laughed about Connor behind his back and didn't tell him because look at how he's acting now. That should be embarrassing. One should have shame. Your wife and kids are fucking watching this, okay? Please. Connor, exhibit some sort of shame and just get off the internet.
We both agreed not to tell you because you asked her out while we were in the middle of dating. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about with literally anything you're saying. Connor,
Yes, I do, because I talked to her in the past 2 weeks, and you
Yes, I do, because I talked to her in the past 2 weeks.
were too much of a fucking cunt to commit.
Okay. This is a level of cuckoldry. I don't say cuck very often, okay? Connor is saying to Destiny, haha, she loves you. And Destiny's like, you idiot, we've been dating and you were trying to fuck her. And he goes, haha, Destiny, you idiot. You're too much of a pussy to commit to the woman I want to be with. What the fuck? Yucky. Tooey. I didn't even like saying it.
You were too much of a fucking cuck to commit. Oh no, this hot internet politics autist who I destroyed my life for.
This hot politics autist. Oh, Connor, these are your feelings that you're putting on to another man.
In 2022, oh, she loves me? I need to go sext BPDE bitches. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot.
Listen,
You literally...
His wife and children. How does that not... I don't have a wife or children, but like, I imagine I would go, oh, I shouldn't say this because I'm going through a divorce and I need to think of my children. My parents got divorced when I was 8. I don't know if you can tell. So I understand divorce like in that capacity.
You had Lauren back, and you ditched her for BPDE girls because you're sexually retarded.
This is hilarious. This is Connor's real divorce. You're right. And you know, with a divorce comes a readjusting of finances. Okay, so this is the day after. And we're going to see how much money he needs. All right.
And if you won't chip a $1.05, who will? God, I love that song too. That's a great song. Anyways, so the point is being transparent with my finances. I need $5,000 a month. Once again, I am the first person in.
So we have VA, 40K, Valor Media, Counterpoints Politics. Oh my God, dude, with Valor Media, they're paying him for what? They're losing money every month. The money comes from dark money, and there is in no way in fucking hell is he ever making $1,000 on Counterpoints Politics. This is wildly off his own finances.
American history to save money on a monthly basis after getting divorced, which is awesome. I get $1,680 from the VA. I get $1,000 to $4,000 a month for Warhammer 40K. I get $2,000.
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to pull up. Is Warhammer numbers. All right.
$1 a month plus a 40% rev share from Valor. On Counterpoints Politics, I make $1,000 to $2,000. Counterpoint Sci-Fi, I get $1,000 subsidy, and those will be monetized by the end of the year. So hopefully I can replace that subsidy, which means that on the low end, I make $6,680 a month. On the high end, I make $11,180 a month. Now the truth is, I've only like scratched the $10,000 mark 2 to 3 times.
Now, you should realize, you see how low his metrics are on Valor Media and on his political channel. On his Counterpoints 40K is 124,000 subscribers, and he's getting like 400,000. It's essentially $5 per 1,000 views is a quick metric that you can use, okay? So like, just, it's just like Frillium. He's insatiable and he needs more and more and more. Leverage that channel. That's the thing that's working.
Right? Since like September. So as a result, like that's cool. Like obviously scratching that upper ceiling of potential revenue.
Yeah, right, dude. He's fucking dreaming right now. On his other channel that has 8,500 subs, minus 160 subs in the last 30 days, 14,000 views. In his mind, sometimes I make 1,000 a month on the 385,000 view channel, and sometimes I make 1,000 a month on the 14,000 view. These numbers are wildly fucking inaccurate. He is gonna be owing some money on his bills with how much he's fucking inflating this, okay? It's delusional.
Is cool, but it's also...
Oh my God, dude. The first thing I do post-divorce is publicly speak about all my revenue. Does he really have anyone to talk to, right?
Like scary, because I need to prepay my bills in case I have a really shitty month. Because I owe 27% to Uncle Sam. So basically...
So he's living check to check. I am not living check to check. When you guys participate, when you watch what I do, I get to do it more, right? A month ago, I didn't release an edited video for like 2 weeks. Okay? I don't have to. I don't have to do this. I enjoy doing this. I'm not living life. YouTube pays out the revenue like 3 weeks into the next month. You have to wait for it. He is very much on a paycheck to paycheck kind of mindset.
If I have a really shit month, then I make, $224 less than I need to in order to survive. And if I have an awesome month, let's say I max out my revenue, I'm $3,000 ahead. But because I have debt and because I need to prepay my shit, basically whenever I have a good month, yeah, sure, I might buy, like I used it to do the bolter project. I want to use it for gun projects in the future.
And there it is. As soon as he has extra money, he spends it. If you're doing this, and if you're trying to do it full-time, fellas, I am eternally part-time, okay? I need room to self-sabotage myself, like trying to be a dissident right-wing content creator and being called the fucking misogynist by my community, okay? Not exactly a full-time gimmick I'm going for, with really fun things like that I'll have to deal with at some point. But he's trying to go full-time, and he's not stacking his money.
I obviously have like dogs to take care of. For instance, one of my dogs right now seems to have thrown out her back, and I might have to take her to the vet because it's been a couple of days and she's not walking better.
Oh, yeah.
And so as a result, like that's what's going on. Yeah. And make sure utilities went down. People don't know how to shut the fucking lights off. Dude, Cooney.
I love this.
Welcome to the COG.
I love the image of him, Doc, alone in his house without his wife and kids there going, fucking $200, here I come.
Dude, literally. So when people were making fun of my divorce, they were like, "Oh, you were fighting about Destiny's sex life, and you were fighting about Queeman and J-Stock bullying you, and that's why your wife left." No, I think fighting over turning lights off is probably substantially more responsible for my divorce.
No, I think it was you having to say the words Queeman 30 times to your fucking wife and esports. You don't think that there was an argument where she went, if I have to fucking hear the name Esports Batman one more fucking time, I'm going to fucking divorce you. And he goes, Esports Batman. She goes, I'm gone. I'm leaving.
Than online politics. It's fucking like, I hate to say it, but like leaving all the fucking lights on. It's literally like probably 20%.
Nope, that's a fucking gimmick, okay? Now, before we had these electronics, okay, leaving the lights on would draw a lot of electricity, okay? Light bulbs were hot. They were tungsten. They used a lot more energy, okay? Leaving the lights on doesn't do shit compared to you charging your fucking devices, turning on a fan, a fucking AC, a fucking heater in the winter. Leaving the lights on is secondary to your fucking computer being powered, okay? This is a fucking gimmick.
Percent of the reason why I'm divorced is fighting over fucking lights, okay? I'm going to go turn off the lights. Okay. So, yeah.
Terrific. Now, let's go the day before. Again, his breakup with Destiny. And see how this was going. Where are we at for timestamps? Oh my god. I can keep going with this.
You are retarded.
Yes.
Connor, you don't know anything about my life. You don't know anything about my personal
Yes,
life.
I do.
I know about your life. This is peak parasociality. Can we agree on that? This is like as parasocial as I could possibly fucking get.
The other lives people aren't you.
Do you want me to get the screenshots that I got from Lauren Southern?
Are self-destructing right now because I think you should take 1 week off. But that's my suggestion. I'm not going to be here and contribute to you. Literally, you guys are your life in private,
You should
but,
take a
yeah,
whole
good luck.
year off. Do you know? Here's another thing. All right, he's gone. I'll go ahead and share it with the people who are watching.
Oh boy.
He did mushrooms.
Oh my god, stop.
That said that he was alone inside his room. And he ignored that. But exactly what the fuck is happening is he can't take criticism.
Okay, now let's see if any of this is true about Connor.
But exactly what the fuck is happening is he can't take criticism.
Yeah.
He can't let people love him.
I mean, your wife and kids are trying to.
He can't let anybody get fucking close.
You're so desperate to be close to other people because you push them away.
And he would rather cycle through a fucking roster of...
And that's what he's jealous of. Ah!
BPD bitches and slowly destroy his fucking life rather than get his shit together and grow the fuck up. And I'm sick of it. I played nice with it. I'm not playing nice with it anymore.
See? Boundaries.
I understand you're going
Connor.
Please. But do you think now's the time?
Imagine somebody in 2026 going, you know what? That's it. That's it. I'm going to say it. I'm disavowing Jeffrey Epstein. I can't take it anymore. Yeah, you're a little fucking late to the game.
To litigate his sex life?
Yes.
When he's literally under attack?
Yes.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
You're watching
Yes,
a man
absolutely.
drown, and he's trying
You think
to stay afloat.
Rick, you want to
He's
sit
trying-
here with
watching, hold
a
on,
you want to
he's
sit
watching
here
his
with a
friends
straight
abandon him.
fucking
He's
face,
watching his
and
friends
you want to
leave him,
tell
and you're
me
sitting there
that he
saying,
should be
"Well, he's hitting the
sexting
fuck out
a
of those
fucking
girls."
groiper and his
We
wife
all heard it.
while he's
No one
ongoing
cares.
litigation for
This is
sexing
insane. What are you doing?
for leaking fucking homemade pornography?
I get
That's
that
the
you're
appropriate.
You're going to tell me you don't care that Benjamin Netanyahu's bombing got... Yeah, it's been going on. Yeah, wow. It's... Yeah, how are you not used to this?
Time
I
to
get that
fuck with
you're
BPD
lashing out.
e-girls.
I get that you're really angry, and I get it. And
Oh,
I'm not
God.
saying you don't have any reason. Not.
Oh, if I was as angry as Connor is, and someone like Wick sounded like that, I would. It's one of the few things that would fucking send me.
Not to be angry, right? But like, this is not the time. This is not the place.
Yes, it is,
What are you
Wick.
doing?
It's exactly the time and the place.
It
Yes.
is.
Exactly.
I'm telling you,
You
Feed
know
it.
why? Because it's been years.
Ah, Connor, feed the fucking wrong wolf. Let's go.
It's been years. No one will stand up to this motherfucker and tell him to his face that he's being
They do. He ignores them and bans them and doesn't talk to them anymore.
a fucking retard. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. He knows that I'm fucking right. He's sexually retarded. He destroys career opportunities for his own fucking nihilist hedonism. He could improve his relationships, but he fucking won't. He has opportunities for deeper relationships, and he runs
Oh
away
my
from
God.
them. Fuck that. This is the
Daddy, can you love mommy like how you love Destiny?
exact time to fucking litigate it. And by the way, here's another fucking detail.
Ah, this is an excellent question. What is a BPD e-girl? BPD is borderline personality disorder, which is a cluster B personality disorder, which is essentially the entire left is essentially cluster B personality disorders, and then an e-girl on the internet meets them online. So that is the BPD e-girl. For those of you that are have actual lives outside of this.
Hanging out with a fucking pedophile. Why is his number one defender a fucking pedophile?
Hey, Hurricane.
His kid is getting doxxed, and you're the one blaming him for hedonism. That is ridiculous.
You're a pedophile.
You know that's ridiculous.
Why would I talk to you?
You
Jesus.
And then he quits. And wouldn't you know, I get to be here with him when he quits. You know what, Connor? You've been putting in a lot of work. Let me do some super chats for you, buddy. Saddle Tramp, $10, thank you. I made it, boys. Yes, you did,
Was I
Saddle.
muted the entire time?
People just weren't wanting to listen to you, Connor. Connor, I'm trying to do super chats over here. Brett Turtle, $5. Heck yeah, light bulbs. Why are we talking about the electricity drainage of various things? Hi. Well, because...
Was I muted the entire time?
No, they didn't want to listen to you. Let me do my super chats. It's because he's acting like he's saving
I
a
didn't
lot.
run. Destiny ran.
You
think I need to sit around and talk to a
You just ended the conversation, Connor. Now, come on.
pedophile? I'm not talking to a pedophile. If you want to talk to a pedophile, you go over there. You go talk to the pedophile.
Wow. That is a man at the end of his rope. So Connor is very proud of the fact that he's saving so much money on his electricity, okay? Even though his wife and kids are out of the house. Clip off the old coin for $20. Thank you, my duty. This is what I don't understand. If Connor embarrasses himself like this so much, how is he not taste testing car bumpers on the interstate? Genuine question. Well, what a fucking question indeed. Well, we can see his finances now, can't we? He gets money from the VA. He should just do $40K. Valor gives him $2,000 a month, which he's not earning and they're losing money on, and he's just talking about personal drama. I don't understand that either. Counterpoints Politics will never make $1,000. It's never made $1,000. It'll never make $1,000, let alone $2,000. And then he's trying another fucking project as well. So he's constantly he doesn't want to be an employee. He doesn't want to actually have an actual regular job, which you can imagine adds to some stress in the fucking relationship. Now, Connor, let's keep it going.
Anyways. All right, so let's say that we finance Max. Okay.
Finance Max, grow the
Let's
fuck up.
say, did you make a load of more money this weekend, and what percentage?
Why don't you get getting your wife and kids back, Max, going on?
Came from Doobie, laughed my ass off. Doobie was probably only 10%. I think he dropped like $100 dono in there, but he didn't, and he had a bunch of tens, but he didn't donate a lot. We did make $600 on Valor, which when you calculate the fact that YouTube takes 33%, that was probably $900 in revenue. It's just that YouTube takes a big cut. And then what was the other thing?
So on Valor Media, he got 24,000 views for a live stream when he usually doesn't even barely breaks 1,000. And so fucking Valor Media got that revenue. Like, do your personal drama on your own channel. Who am I talking to? I don't understand how this world works anymore.
On Saturday was also lucrative, but I don't think it was as lucrative as Friday. I think we probably made like, $500, $600 on Saturday, and we're probably walking.
Now, you want to see where he's very lefty coded, okay? I only hear the left say the phrase bombing brown people. I don't only leftists say bombing brown people.
Connor, update your lights, please. I don't know what that means. What, you talking about my lighting? My lighting is the best it's ever been. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, dude, Grassroots is like 30% of the fucking channel. Everybody's like, oh, Doobie's your oiler, so you're beholden to Doobie. It's like, no, I'm beholden to
your oiler. So I would be calling Clip Off the Old Coin my oiler. That's what that means. Do you see how fucking pathetically, emotionally underdeveloped and immature this is, dude? My oiler. Ah, God, just reject these terms. But this is what happens when you're not right wing. This is what happens when you still have a foot in the left. I think Connor's life would be easier if he fucked a kid. Honestly. Because there's laws against that. We have barriers in society against that. Then he could start a redemption arc. Wouldn't be easy. It would be fucking easier than this. Nothing can be done about him being in love with Destiny. Nothing can be done about it. It's not illegal. He can't go to jail for it. He'll never stop. He'll never stop loving Destiny. Nothing can be done about that. One, very bad, very illegal. Something can be done about it. I can't go to the police. I tried. I'm like, he loves Destiny. Can we fucking do something about this guy? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Police are fucking useless.
Grassroots. And by the way, if the libertarians like Grassroots or Patriarch ever want me to truly become a libertarian, talk to me after I pay my tax bill. Because as a self-employed person, I have to pay 27% of my income to the federal government.
Yeah, dude, you're self-employed. Fucking, and then you have write-offs. That's what I have to do. For my taxes, I can, do whatever portion of my rent, the room that I'm using is dedicated for this, and the square footage of it, and whatnot, and expenses, and, yeah, why are you, okay, talk to a friend. I don't recommend therapy a whole lot. You need a therapist for this needs to not be on the internet.
Which they're obviously wasting on cocaine fucking experiments with pheasants and bombing brown people.
Oh, yeah.
The closer I get
bombing brown people, that is way too lefty coded.
To the day, and I have to pay them on a monthly basis. I literally go to the IRS website, calculate 27%.
Oh my dear Lord. We want to crack this one open too. Ardy channeling his inner libertarian discussing the plus side of child relations. No. It is an issue. Is the issue getting better or worse? I'll start you there. Go ahead. Look up the offender registry where you live. Tell me how it's going so far with the current strategy. And then here we go. Well, then what are you saying? Ooh, I love not saying what I'm saying. I wait for it to swell and swell and swell. The new GM, $10, thank you. Ardy, if you want to repair your right-wing image, just do some Quan Mills book reviews. Real talk. The miscegenation arc just shows your authenticity. Quit bitching about your friend. Yeah. Oh, terrific. Oh, terrific. The things that I do to myself for no reason.
% of my revenue and pay that to the IRS, right? So basically, dude, talk to me the second after I submit my tax bill, and I'm fucking Thomas Massey, dude. I'm fucking Rand Paul. I'm Ron Paul.
Yeah.
I'm maybe we could blow up substantially less brown people and still be successful.
Oh my God.
Maybe we could
he insists. Atlas Thug does this as well, where he insists on talking about politics, and it's like, you should probably do other stuff than politics, man. All right? When this is like your analysis, it's a very like soft analysis, and that's why it's not heavily attended.
Maybe we could do that.
But let's go back the day before to his crash out with Destiny, his post crash out, okay? His post crash out. And now, of course, I have when he's alone talking to himself. There's a lot of silence. Dude, he's fuming for like 3 straight minutes, and then he can bring himself to finally speak a sentence.
Oh my God, please stop. He's never going to talk to me again. That's what's going on. Steven casually engages with fucking mentally ill women. You're pretty crazy.
He's so fucking mad, dude. He just lost his best friend.
Oh.
He's really impacted
I'll talk
by
to you
this.
if you like. No, I don't want to talk, Wick. I don't want to talk. But why would I want to talk to you right now? So you can come in and say, oh, we shouldn't litigate Destiny's fucking sex life?
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, fellas. Why do you think that we should litigate Destiny's sex life? Because YouTube politics is on the line. I'm not kidding.
No. So you can come in and say, oh, we shouldn't litigate Destiny's fucking sex life? Fuck that. Fuck that. Destiny's sex life fucks up YouTube and politics.
See? I understand why so many people need Christ, okay? Where he thinks this is a righteous cause, right? He's masking something. He's like, I'm doing this for YouTube politics. Like, dude, did you listen to what you just fucking said? It's so important, okay? You're complaining about this. This is fucking up YouTube politics.
He fucked that. He hung out with that Nazi bitch.
What?
He hung out with that fucking Nazi bitch because he wanted a fucking crumb of Nazi pussy.
Where does this
and
come
then he
from,
took it
Connor?
To the fucking unfuck America.
I think I'm terminally online. Counterpoints makes me feel like a fucking productive member of society with what he fucking comes up with.
America events. He was bringing side bitches to fucking unfuck America events. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Got him.
Fucking losers. Yeah. I'm a pathetic grown man. Why? Because I won't let my friend fucking...
There's so many clips I could fucking get from this, dude.
Yeah. I'm a pathetic grown man. Why?
Perfect.
Because I won't let my friend fucking endlessly run his goddamn dick into a fucking a broom over and over again. I won't let him jump onto fucking rakes in front of me. Oh,
Dude, like, listen to me over here, okay? Me and Newsfist have a professional relationship, okay? We don't try to, like, find out all these details of each other's lives. We have a professional relationship, and it's perfect because both of us understand the baby is the show, okay? That's the most important part, is the product. This shit's foreign to me.
over and over and over and over again. Fuck off. Fuck off. All you fucking cunts.
Oh, he's mad.
All you fucking cunts.
Oh, look at you. Seething by
Did
yourself.
you try to fuck Southern? What a friend? No.
Okay. Listen to how mooey this answer is. Did you try to fuck Lauren Southern? Listen to this answer.
Cunts. Did you try to fuck Southern? What a friend? No. I was single. I just got divorced. I like Lauren.
Did you try to fuck her? No. I was single, just got divorced, and I like her. Why would those things be pertinent to fucking say with the accusations of wanting to fuck her? I was howling at the moon when I fucking was prepping this.
I said, hey, are you guys dating? I might ask her out. And he said, no.
See, okay, he wasn't trying to fuck her, all right? He loves her for her, okay?
Then I just talked to her as a friend.
Wife and kids can see this, by the way.
Then I never asked her out. Dick watch. Y'all are so retarded.
Dick watching. So this happens when I was talking to Atlas Thug. It's called pocket watching with Nick Fuentes, right? This lefties do this. This comes from Hassan's audience. You're pocket watching. Why do you care how he spends his money? Why do you care what he does with his dick? That is not a moral man that says that. Dick watching, pocket watching. Yeah, I want to see what kind of man you are, and that what you do with your dick and what you do with your money are like very quick levels of discernment. Fellas, whenever someone says you're pocket watching that person, you're dick watching that person, what you do with your dick and what you do with your money says volumes about you as a person. It is like the quickest fucking discernment. Those people are fucking degenerates that say that. They want to cover for degeneracy.
Y'all are so retarded. Y'all are so retarded. This man is being sued for $15 million.
That's what we were saying to you when you were working with him.
He has spent $800,000.
Listen, let me explain to you why you shouldn't like Jeffrey Epstein, okay? This guy was responsible for trafficking hundreds of underage girls to his own... Yeah, we know the story, Connor. Why are you fucking explaining this?
$1,000 because of what he's done with his dick.
Right.
And you're saying, who cares?
Yeah.
You guys are retarded.
You can't make people care as much as you do. You should have learned that already.
You guys are literally the dumbest fucking motherfuckers on the internet. Stevens lost $800,000. Is that not a big deal?
Huh? That not a big deal?
Stevens fucked up his relationships with political people. Is that not a big deal?
You should understand that mainstream media also doesn't care about, like, whoever you're trying to, like, say this to that is in a position of power, they also don't fucking care. No one cares what Destiny does. You have to learn to accept that. I know it's tough, but you have to learn to accept it.
Stevens lost mainstream opportunities. Is that not a big deal? Y'all are bad friends. Y'all are, all of y'all who are in here are like pocket watching, dick watching. Why do you care? You are horrible. You are horrible human beings. You're horrible. You're terrible. You would let this man fucking kill himself if it gave you a fucking scrub of entertainment. You're cunts. And I'm going to be so happy when you get bored and leave my stream. All you fucking sniveling fucking worms. All you worms in my chat. All you vile, spineless, toothless, virtueless sacks of shit in my chat right now who would let Destiny do whatever the fuck he wanted to do as long as it entertained you. You would let him kill himself. You would let him kill himself for your entertainment. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I love it.
Fuck you.
Okay. You know what, Connor? You're winding down. Let's look at you the next day, telling us in detail how you're going to be making your money, because people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Do you see how much content he gives me? I'm just trying to keep up. The future. This is the future of his channel. The future of Counterpoint's politics on Valor Media Network. Why? None of these people look at this content. It's incredible. I'm the only sucker watching this content.
So maybe look out for yourself primarily and leave all that highfalutin sociological fiat currency analysis bullshit to the fucking nerds, right? So what I've been told is that I literally cannot move my neck. Okay? My neck does not move left to right.
Hey, I've been told that I can't move my neck. So now he's going to be talking about how he's going to be pushing to get even more VA money conveniently after he got a divorce. And he's going to tell you his entire scheme right now.
I cannot move left to right. I'm going to show you guys this shit real quick. Marine Corps neck crank McMap. Let me show you this. There was one on a beach.
Oh my God. He's going to show some sort of injury to his neck. Okay, dude. Yep. Your necky hurt. Something like that happened to your necky.
Angle. And I literally audibly heard a fucking vertebrae pop out.
Yes, he is Arden. He is a veteran. That is correct information. He used to be a police officer and a veteran. That is correct. Also, he sometimes moonlights as a where is it? Sometimes he moonlights as a Chinese man. Destiny, why you love unvoid I want. This is impossible. You dishonor a brew. From Arden Party, of course. Thank you very much. Yeah. So that is true. And it's also correct. What do we got? The real Blake Knight, $10. Thank you so much. Real conservative counterpoints. Breaking point with Destiny wasn't when Destiny was celebrating the death of conservatives. It's that Destiny didn't sleep with him. Dude, what do you want me to do with this guy? He's never going to have a path to redemption. He refuses to change. All you can do is mock the person at a certain fucking point. Quagmire, $20. Thank you. Man, Connor does not look good right there. Ha. Wow. Very astute. I remember first listening to him debate Andrew. Yes. Seemed semi-reasonable. Yes, I know. Also, why would he ever expect Destiny to not be a degenerate pest? Right. He's known him for years. Yes. I know. That's why, like, you come to this conclusion. He was waiting until he does everything wrong. He was waiting until he got divorced and got to see his kids less. He was waiting until he divorced his wife to call out Destiny's degeneracy. Sexually. He couldn't do that when he was married. Really bad time. New GM, $10, thank you. Now, I want an Ardy and Fist where you guys just start accusing each other of the most unhinged internet inside baseball degen shit. That sounds like a beautiful skit. He doesn't, come on. I'd feel bad doing that, dude. Not to him. I might do that to, like, Remnant. That might be fun. But he doesn't know the internet stuff. I'm the slop guy. Thank you, though. Tasta Tempo, $5. Thank you. How did you play 40K and still end up like this? Like this. YouTube doesn't let me say what I want to say. Use your imagination to fill in, please. All he had to do was be on that channel and devote his time to that channel. If he makes, what, 500,000? If he has 500,000 views a month, what's he making? 2,500. Yeah, so 1 million views a month is $5,000 a month. But I mean, leverage paywalled content on there. People would love to would want a membership on that fucking channel if that's the successful part. But he's absolutely fucking insatiable. It's a problem. Fellas, learn to be content. It's a cautionary tale. Muffin Blade, $5. Thank you. I'm so sorry I cared so much about you. Lol, he absolutely fell for Lauren. Dude. And we know that because he's telling us. All right? Now, he's been told he can't move his neck. So let's get back to his finances.
The VA only gave me a partial because they only ever really give you a partial when you submit for a disability or whatever. But effectively, I have a paralyzed friend who is not.
Effectively, I have a paralyzed friend. All right.
He lost his ability to walk. And he was saying, dude, if you go back for your neck, there's like almost no way you're not, and like you submit for everything else, there's almost no way you're not getting 100%.
He's saying publicly, my paralyzed friend told me that you should go for your neck. Shouldn't you not say any of this publicly? Any strategy you have of what you want to do to qualify for your fucking VA stuff, you shouldn't fucking say publicly.
Like not being able to move your neck is fucked up. And so I'm going to believe him, right? So
of course you are.
From the
you
VA
want to hear it.
Is $3,000, like $960. Okay. And weirdly enough, that's also not taxed. So 40K is And then let's add in sci-fi and Star Wars.
There's another project. He's doing some sort of sci-fi and Star Wars. He is streaming 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, just on Valor alone, and they're paying him $2,000 for it. So what does that even equal? What, 25 hours a week? So what, 100 hours a month? What is that, $20 an hour? Is that what it is? But it's streaming. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're losing money on it, I know that.
Into one revenue box. And let's assume that once I get the other two channels monetized, I can make $1,000 a month off of that. And let's say that I just make an average of money there. So between 1,000 and 4,000, 1,000 plus 4,000 divide by 2, 2,500. So 2,500. So let's say it's 3,500.
These numbers are dreams. He is dreaming that he's going to hit these numbers.
Okay. Valor, assuming I'm still having, they're not going to fire me for fighting with Destiny on it.
Yeah, why are they employing you? It's not very fucking veteran-friendly content when you're airing out your personal drama. Do you know how fucking long this stream was? Look at this. So we have, what? 5 hour stream, 5 hour stream, 3 hour stream. When was it? It was a fucking 8 hour stream. It was an 8 hour stream. Brutally honest response to Destiny's warning to the COG. 8 fucking hours of emotional ranting. Why would they keep him around? He seems like a fucking liability. And he says they're to the left of him. They're commies. Of course. Everyone's to the fucking left of you. You're the fucking right-wing pick-me that no one believes is fucking right-wing.
Their platform. That's still going to be $2,000 a month. And even if they did fire me, all that happens is that revenue category would move over.
Publicly talking about what he would do if they fired him. Should you ever do this? Again, fellas, do we find it strange that he has unlimited respawns?
Over to Counterpoints Politics. Because basically like 90% of channel revenue on Valor, some fucking DGGer, this fucking twat named Big Mech, was saying that he was going to get me fired by contacting my boss, and then he said my boss's name. And he's like, don't worry, guys, I'm going to get him fired. I contacted this guy. There's no way he's going to last. Okay, well, I'm 90% of the channel revenue, and I make more than $2,000 a month for...
He's 90% of Valor Media's channel revenue, is his claim. They're not making... They're making less than me in terms of revenue. Month over month. This last month, they had one video that had like 134,000 views. Another one had like fucking 80,000 or whatever. It ain't that fucking consistent, dude. Okay, you ain't making money, you're taking money.
Valor. So if I do get fired, I will just be self-employed, and more than $2,000 worth of revenue is going to move from the Valor category to the Counterpoints Politics category.
Yeah, so if he leaves Valor Media, he'll just take everybody with him. So then there's nothing really keeping him in Valor Media, I guess. Do you really want to hear that? You're employing him?
So, like, if you fire me, I hate to say it. Like, I love Valor, I love Ken, I love what they've done for me by giving me the fucking runway in order to start my career. But all you do is you make me self-employed, at which point I keep more of my own money, you know? So, Counterpoints Politics.
That doesn't make money.
Let's just leave it at 1,000 for the sake of argument.
No, ignore it.
But realistically, nah, I should get it to...
Fellas, if you are doing a budget for yourself, undersell it, okay? Undersell it. So if you're budgeting groceries, okay, and if you really like down to the cent look at it, and you go, I spend $350 a month on groceries, when you're budgeting, you just call it $400, okay? And if you're pulling in money, right, if you're pulling in $2,700 a month, just say it's $25. You shave things off here and there for unexpected things. That's how you do a responsible budget. So your expenses inflate them, your income underestimate it, is how you can make yourself an accurate, useful budget, do not do what he's doing. I'm telling you, it's a cautionary tale.
I'll be real. I could probably get my VOD editing together, and I could probably make $1,500 to $2,000. So, that email box is going to the same suggestion box that Haircut Commanders did. Yeah, it did, but at the same time, Haircut Commander actually did get me.
Where's your wife and kids? He's talking about esports Batman, Haircut Commander, Big Mac. It must sound like, dude. She wants him to come to bed, and it sounds like he's in some sort of live-action cartoon, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, with all these fucking names.
In trouble because the channel was in its infancy, and so me saying the R slur actually did, like, Ken was like, hey man, like, I have some mentally disabled people.
That's the channel he's on.
As a part of my family, you know.
Hey man, don't say the R slur. I know we've been to war, but do you have to say the R slur?
I don't like the R slur. I think it's not necessarily our brand. Can you know, not say the R slur? You can be profane in every other
I mean, I'm pretty sure they fought for our right to say it.
Domain, but can you not say the R slur? And I was like, yeah. But that was like a year ago. And no offense, but a lot of people have gotten more R slurred recently. So I try to say R slur as much as possible. But, you know, basically when people are pissing me off, I'm going to call them the R slur. Like, it happens. Sorry. There's bigger problems in the planet than my use of ableist language. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I did
leave.
VA, 40K plus sci-fi, Valor, Counterpoints politics. Oh, and then let's say we do Rhino.
Let's say we do Rhino. He wants to call it Rhino. He wants to reclaim the word Rhino. Republican in name only, but he's going to add an H in there. Does he say what it is here?
Rhino is going to take a while to get monetized. But I'll put that as a question mark.
Look at how psychotic this is. Dude, it really is similar to Villiam. We have VA, you have to do any work for that. 40K is one, so that's one project. And plus sci-fi is another project. Plus Star Wars is a third project. Valor is a fourth. Counterpoints Politics is a fifth. And Rhino is a sixth project. Do one thing well, okay? Try to do one thing really well. Connor, you're spreading yourself way too thin.
Because realistically, like, Rhino, in my opinion, Counterpoints Politics, because I'm stagnant at 50 to 150 live viewers.
Yeah, you're not pulling in a fucking $1,000 a month, dude. 50 to 100. No, it's 50. You've seen how he estimates. Take my word for it, please. It's less than a fucking 100 consistently.
I'm just there. You know, it just is what it is. Like I love you guys.
I love you guys.
I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you guys financially support the project. But I'm just stuck here at 50 to 150. And I think it's because I'm not a good live streamer.
What a great point. Let's go back to your live stream after Destiny dumped you as a friend.
I'm done.
With live streaming?
I'm not sweeping for it. I'm not covering it up. I'm not fucking sweeping for it. Fuck you.
Okay. He's not sweeping for it anymore. Now he's going to be telling the truth. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see if he victimizes himself.
It's not working. He doesn't have to talk to me. He literally doesn't have to talk to me anymore.
Literally?
He doesn't have to talk to me anymore. That was it. That was it. I want to be Destiny's friend. I want him to do well. I want him to be a good person.
Dude, isn't it unbearable?
He's fucking keep snapping.
I'm imprinting this into your fucking head. I'm imprinting this into your head right now of the kind of person that he is, okay? Because he's putting out so much content all the time. I want to hear his take on, like, breaking news. I want to be able to cover that with you guys, right? First, I have to establish the cow in order to do that. Don't you want to hear his take on, like, whatever explosive thing is happening in society? I certainly fucking do.
His dick into a fucking mousetrap. I'm not going to watch him do it.
Oh.
Why would you leak your friend's private sex info and the info of the people involved? I'm just curious. Because it needs to be said. Because the secrets are fucking killing us. That's why.
The reason why he leaked information about Destiny is because his secrets are killing us. Not killing Connor. They're killing us. Right now, Connor, you're killing me.
Why would you leak your friend's private sex info and the info of the people involved? I'm just curious. Because it needs to be said. Because the secrets are fucking killing us. That's why. We only believe what Destiny tells us. Sorry. Yeah. Lucas for 5 says, don't stick your dick in a blender. Got me called an asshole. Well, Lucas, welcome aboard. You're a good egg. That's a completely snark talking point. And
Now, I know the relationship. They're broken up, okay? But Connor still believes in Destiny. Now, the breakup is fresh right now, but he still believes in Destiny.
ever since they shot Harambe, brother. He's probably been getting swatted since 2015, but exactly what Connor just said. The heavy implying Doobie and Queeman, et cetera, are the masterminds. Yep. Biggest bump to your viewership? I don't know. On Friday, I had 1,000. Where are we at today?
Usually you're at 50.
What was the peak today?
Usually you're at 50.
I think he's more upset about the people outside of himself getting doxxed and harassed. Yeah, you think so? Yeah? You think Destiny has empathy? Shut the fuck up. I love Destiny, but he is a sociopath.
Oh my God. He said, I love you to Destiny in a room full of people. Afterward, he still loves Destiny. How do you ever come back from that?
Get the fuck out of here. Glad you're a child. Okay. Don't watch, retard.
Dude, he has a banger fucking line that I have to delay for a moment. Okay, now we're going to go here. Now, the next day, he's going to be talking about Destiny reanalyzing his sexual habits, as if that's possible.
Otherwise. I don't know if you were here like an hour ago, but basically everything I told to Destiny on Saturday, I told him in November in a direct message. So everybody who says, oh, you should have told him privately. I did. He didn't change. He got worse. Okay? He got fucking worse.
Whoa.
Instead of being like, oh shit, I should really reanalyze my sexual habits because it's fucking over my public reputation and therefore the public reputation of my friends and coworkers. He kept sexting the fucking traditional Catholic guy's wife.
Can you believe the scorpion keeps stinging the frog and killing both of them?
No offense, Britt. I like you just fine. I think you're a smart girl. I think you're cool, whatever. But you are way too forward with your flirting. You are way too forward with your thoughts on a lot of things. And therefore, I think you're kind of mentally unstable. So, you know, so I don't think I've said this to Brittany. I probably said this to Steven on Saturday. Britt has no business in a sexual relationship with Steven. She has no fucking business in a sexual relationship with Steven.
Does any woman, isn't that true for really any woman? Let's hear how this goes.
She should be focusing on stabilizing herself, stabilizing her family. Basically,
I'm sorry, is Connor giving the advice to a woman to stabilize her family while he's going through this divorce?
Focusing on stabilizing herself, stabilizing her family, basically trying to have a good relationship with her ex-husband insofar as that is possible, and then become a stable human being, and maybe after...
Like, exactly what you should do, Connor. How are you doing this?
After you're a stable human being, then you could engage in a sexual tryst with Steven if you really thought it was that big of a priority. But she has not done any of those things.
Right.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you were in the right state of mind to try and date Lauren Southern.
You know there's free Excel in Google? Yeah, I don't care. It's funnier on Microsoft Paint.
It's funnier in Microsoft Paint because that's what Destiny used to do.
So anyways, so let's say that I did this. Let's say that I fin max. I financially max.
Dude.
Well, if I go back to the VA and they do give me 100% and I'm able to basically get a subsidy because I haven't been able to turn my neck since 2007.
I'm sure like you've been showing yourself on camera for years now. I'm sure they'll be able to find something to disprove what you're saying and deny it.
I know that I'm living off of the government teat, but I'm also hoping this is not Brittany Venti. This is a totally random Brittany. It's not Brittany Venti. So I know that living off of the government teat is not cool.
No, not. I'll just address this now. Oh my god. He fell for Lauren. Yep. New GM, $10. Thank you. But Ardy, if he doesn't say it in public, he can't relay the groundwork to guilt money out of his cows when the VA tells him they're decreasing his disability because his primary source of income isn't affected. Oh my god, right? Yeah, he's gonna be I don't want to even get into how that's gonna work, but it's not gonna work out fucking well for him. New GM, $5. Brittany Venti? No, not Brittany Venti. Okay? Not Brittany Venti. Now, is she mixed? I don't think so.
But my goal is long-term to pay the federal government substantially more revenue than I cost as a injured military shitbag, okay? So this is supposed to be like the foundation, right? This is supposed to be the my fortress of solitude, my fuck you, right? So let's say that we just go with this Fin Maxing plan. So we're at 3960.
Yeah.
For VA.
And
we're at
that's
3,500 for 40K Sci-Fi and Star Wars. We're at 2,000 for Valor. We're at 1,500 for politics.
How are you making $1,500 a month, Connor, on a channel that gets less than 15,000 views a month? What? Are you out of your youth? You're going to be homeless. Connor, wake up. Connor, wake up. It's all a dream. Connor, wake up. Come back to reality.
Oh, sorry. Let me do that again. Sorry. 3,960 plus.
I have 2 fucking banger lines right now. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go back to here. Okay. I may have shattered a window. I laughed so hard when I fucking heard this.
You cunts. You walk in here and you bitch about the content. Fuck off.
I don't understand telling people to fuck off. There was a guy in chat that was disagreeable about my take on Dave Green. And he was like, why would I want someone to leave? If they have to leave, if they're being like disruptive, this isn't my chat. I just rent it from Ardent. But why would I tell someone to leave? You don't like what I say? Leave. Why? If you don't like what I say, I guess you don't like it. You can stay or you can fucking leave. It's up to you. You can stay if you want. Like, why would you tell people to leave? Simply for disagreeing with you.
I don't know much about food shops. Why do you call them a pedophile? Because they jerk off to cartoon kids. They love it. They think it's the best thing ever. They think jacking off to fucking adolescent kids is the best thing ever. And they don't care. So why would I want to hang out with somebody who jacks off to kids? You
swept for Vosh, as I already showed you. This is why you have to be mocked. This is why you deserve to lose things. There's nothing behind your cold, dead eyes. That's why.
Easiest choice of my life. The easiest choice of my life is hang out with someone who jacks off to kids.
Here it comes, dude.
Or don't hang out with someone who jacks off to kids.
How is it going to get better than this?
I don't know about you, but I'm not going to hang out with somebody who jacks off to kids.
Cool. All right. Pretty good.
Call me crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I'll tell you what is crazy.
Anonymous says, if you listen to this, it's been in the years in the making, Connor sweeping Dusty's behavior, and he's had enough. If you never had to stand up for yourself for a specific relationship. Sure. What's the time frame of him sexting his wife? Last February. Literally, he gets fucking sued. The drama drops, and he's talking to this chick. Why do you think he's like this? Because he was molested as a kid.
Okay, here we go. Why do you think Destiny is like this? Because he was molested as a kid. How could the fuck could that possibly be funny?
He's talking to this chick. Why do you think he's like this? Because he was molested as a kid. And I'm not saying that in a funny way.
Okay. What's so funny about this? Molested as a kid, I'm not saying that in a funny way.
I actually don't know if he was molested.
Walking it back pretty quickly. Okay, now it's funny again. Now it's getting kind of funny. Okay. He's molested as a kid. I'm not saying that in a funny way. I actually don't know if he was molested. Could this get funnier? Could it get more ridiculous?
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. And also his grandma had dementia, and his grandma euthanized a bunch of dogs.
You didn't see that coming, motherfucker. Now, let's put all the pieces together.
The drama drops, and he's talking to this chick.
Oh.
Why do you think he's like this? Because he was molested as a kid.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that in a funny way.
Fair enough.
I actually don't know if he was molested.
We all make mistakes.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, same.
I wouldn't be surprised. And also his grandma had dementia, and his grandma euthanized a bunch of dogs when he was a teenager.
Oh.
Hot diggity dog! This is a rough...
I fucking lose it, dude. Oh. Yeah, okay. And he's looking for any excuse for his boyfriend, Destiny. Kill All Bunnies, $10. That guy right there, Kill All Bunnies, doing some important work in the background. $10, thank you. This is unironically a better tragic romance than Titanic. I'm rooting for him and Destiny to get back together. Constantly forever, YOLO, Homo Romo, and me for sending this. Let the cringe in. TNR FNV, $10. I've seen concrete finishers in their 60s with backs permanently stuck hunched over cry harder. How do you think it's going to go? And he's on Valor Media. Dude, nothing means anything to him. It really is just a nihilistic world where I don't think he actually believes in any truth. He says he doesn't believe in Christ, but he says he behaves as if Christ is watching him, even though he doesn't believe Christ, is what he says. New GM, $5. Perhaps he is being honest about the numbers, but lying about the source to hide NGO money. Yeah, I mean, no, I think he's incompetent. I think this is like James Lindsay. He is putting all of this out there. There's a level of not having any shame. He doesn't have the shame mechanic. Your behavior can't be corrected if you can't feel any fucking shame. He clearly feels no shame. He doesn't want to change. He's never going to change. And this is all I can do is use him as a cautionary tale. Now, fellas, I'll have you know. Sure, he got divorced with his wife. Sure, he tried to fuck Lauren Southern, but date her or whatever. But now he has a girlfriend, okay? And his new chick, you won't believe what they do.
3,500 plus 2,000 plus 1,500. And this is an average month, right? This is an average month. This isn't even a busy month. This is an average month. And so average month, I think, what was it? 10,960? What was it? 10,960.
Mm-hmm.
And then easy. Monthly budget. And I'm making $3,000 a month. Not only can I quickly get out of debt, not only can I probably contribute to my kids' college funds that my parents are already contributing to,
they're gonna
but I
have
could probably afford to take my girlfriend out on a date. You know, we could.
This is on May 25th.
Go get some Chick-fil-A or some Taco Bell, which would be phenomenal. Also, I could afford to go to the. I could afford to like buy a gun, you know, once every few months, and then build it up into like a sci-fi weapon, and then I could build that for Counterpoint's armory. I could also participate in a dog rescue. So effectively, like one of the things that I've always wanted to do was my personal story. My wife and I always loved dogs.
He loves it. He loves talking about himself, and he wanted dogs. But now he's going to talk about a health issue his wife had, which I'm sure she appreciates.
At our peak, we had 4 dogs. She was like a dog girl. But what happened is after she got pregnant, she got this like sensory overload thing. I think it's called misophonia, where effectively like some sounds would be like nails on a chalkboard, right? No shot. You do dates at Taco Bell. Dude, we went to Taco Bell last night. You don't know my new lady, man.
Oh, my Lord and Taylor. Jesus, take the wheel. You don't know me and my new lady, okay? We go for dates at Taco Bell. Oh, no, Connor.
Taco Bell? Dude, we went to Taco Bell last night. You don't know my new lady, man. My new lady is very low maintenance.
I bet his girl goes to another school. Is fucking ruthless, dude. That's the old school shit. That boy's gonna have some years on him.
Can I tell you, like, everybody's like, oh, you just wanted to date Lauren Southern. That's why you're jealous. That's why you blew up on Destiny.
Obviously, that's not it. No one said that. You're saying that right now, which is obviously what other people are saying. That's not what you're saying inside your feelings.
No, man. Like, my girlfriend and I went and got Taco Bell last night, and I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. We were both tired, so we just cuddled.
I don't know if I can show this to you. Okay. How cringed out are we right now? What level of cringe? People are already dropping off. I feel like I've lost like 100 live viewers. They're fucking cringed out. I get it. It's for posterity. You gotta have the stamina. I understand it. Okay. It's gonna be the most cringe thing you're thinking. Ardy, the most cringe thing we've heard all night. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And then she was like, what can I do to make you more comfortable? And I was like, can I be Little Spoon and can you scratch my head?
He said, can I be Little Spoon and can you scratch my head? I can't believe his wife left him. He loves Destiny. He wants to be Little Spoon. Now, you're thinking, Ardy, why didn't you have any uproarious laughter? Well, that wasn't the cringe part.
And I was Little Spoon, and
He sounds like he's gonna fucking cry right here, dude. Listen to his voice crack.
He scratched my head. And I was in heaven. Okay? I was in fucking heaven. Anyways.
Great segue, Connor. Anyways, what was that? May 25th? What is this from? July 6th? Let's see how the relationship's going.
We will see how much of the suffering is professional versus personal. I'm sorry to have missed you last week. I understand there were some exciting things happening in online politics Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So this is like a month later right now, okay?
Hello, Chort. But there's bad news on the personal front, but the good news is I feel like I've suffered enough.
Thank you. The true straight man is in chat. Lunacy CA. Also, it's not called being the Little Spoon. It's called having a backpack. What a gay loser. Top shelf, fellas. Very nice.
In order to move on. So, on to...
Well, dude, here's the thing, right? Tower Heretic, right? Am I going to tell you about what I like a woman doing to me, like, intimately? Like, men will have, like, sexual conversations and be like, oh, yeah, I'm into this or that or fucking whatever if it comes up in conversation. We've done, fucking what? Boobs versus butts, and then the third position from Arden, he will let you know, is hips, right? Casual conversation like that. You're not going to, like, yeah, obviously it feels nice. Are you going to fucking cry a load about it?
Tuesday, I did get to speak with Melissa, who is my current girlfriend, not my ex-wife. We called it quits.
Oh, they called it quits. A month later, he was in heaven, and they called it quits. Do you think maybe the relationship didn't work out because she saw that he fucking talks about everything on the fucking internet?
Who is my current girlfriend, not my ex-wife. We called it quits, which sucks. She's still in the middle of her shit with her parents. She can't...
Okay, so she's in some shit with her parents. How could this be? Connor, you're letting me down right now. I'm used to listening to you speak and I hear something so fucking pathetic coming out of your mouth. You're really letting me down right now.
She's still in the middle of her shit with her parents. She can't be there for me the way that I want her to be. And
there it is. She can't be there for the way that I need her to be. You have to be big boy man. You can't. What do you need her to do? Fucking hold you and hear you fucking cry? He doesn't disappoint, fellas.
It is too much. So we are unfortunately done. Since we're done, that did hurt because I felt like our relationship was really good. And we're compatible for a host of reasons. But that kind of opened everything up.
You can see the gay-coded speech, right? Very really good. She wasn't there, like, for me, like, the way that I needed her to be there for me. And, like, oh, my God, she is such a little peach. We could go to Taco Bell for dates. And I know it's not, like, conventional, right? But, like, I was Big Spoon as, like, I normally am. Like, I used to be in, like, the military. Like, when I was a police officer. But now, I kind of want to be Little Spoon because I got a divorce with my wife. And now I get to be Little Spoon. And it felt so good to be held. Thank you, Connor.
I should not have been so naive to think that I could escape my divorce emotionally relatively unscathed. So, through the process of mourning my breakup, I also mourned my marriage. I also mourned I still have custody of my kids, but obviously I'm splitting time with my kids. I mourn some old school trauma from the Marine Corps. And
Yeah. Do you know anything from the military about a little something called self-inflicted wounds?
and law enforcement, and I felt sorry for myself for about 3 days.
So, fellas, I believe we are in fact caught up with counterpoints. Now I can steer people toward this stream. If he's covering anything, he's streaming all the time. It really is just something to put on in the background. He's always got something for the fellas, dude, okay? He really is. He really is a giver. Clip off the old coin, $10, thank you. I'm basically on life support with this level of cringe. Dude, all that there is... Did you guys see the fucking Odyssey? See that movie? No. I haven't seen any movie that was made after fucking, I think, 2017, maybe? Maybe occasionally here and there. Listen to what music? I can make music better than what I fucking listen to, okay? And when I used to listen to the music, there was emotion behind it, okay? Now I just make the music. All that gives me an emotional reaction now is cringe. It's the final frontier. It's all I have left in terms of my source of entertainment. Cool Boy, 5245, $5, thank you. I can't believe you're 40. You have such a youthful voice. I bet people think you're a teenager on the phone. People still think I'm like 25 in person, okay? Which made it really easy to be celibate for a decade now. Which, if you want to know about that, that's in the Hard R videos, fellas. Like, I don't, look like what a 35-year-old woman wants to be with, right? And you're thinking, oh, dude, you can clean up young pussy. I had young pussy my entire life, dude. I was fucking bitches in their 20s, and I was in my fucking early 30s. Never a 10-year difference, though. But then they're annoying. A female my age is annoying, okay? They're absolutely fucking insufferable. It's not fun. Oh, the things that I could have done to women that you may have had fantasies of doing, and I didn't. Oh, I could have done anything to a handful of women, fellas, and I was like, ew. I was in a polyamorous relationship in 2015 with a Dominican, okay? And she wanted me to put a fucking collar on her and a leash on her and walk her around, okay? She wanted me to do that. And my response was, when does the boner happen? This is how sexually retarded I am in this sea of BDSM that I've been surrounded by. Anyway, I'm storytelling. Now I'm getting dangerous. Okay, fellas. Well, if you want to hear about me 6 months into 10 years of celibacy, you're going to want to listen to the fuck fast. I'm fasting from fucking, okay? Yeah. I'm an old man. I feel 80. I have enough stories for a lifetime, and I'm just nothing. I just enjoy cringe. That's where I'm at right now, okay? Me debating with blacks, okay? Civic white nationalism. Oh, what could that be? And it's me all libbed up. Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh, it's definitely embarrassing. But let me send you guys over to iHypocrite, where it's just Spurgs in the chat, bro. What does he got? He's got like 432 watching right now. Hell yeah, dude. Spurg out. It's literally watching TV. He just cuts together cringe, lefty shit, and it's essentially just watching TV with some fellas. So have fun over there. I think you're automatically set up to go over there. Yeah. He listened to me. I said, yo, give me a set up for raids so I can send you some people. So that's what I'm going to do. Forget everything I just said to you in the last 10 minutes. Go there and act like, really represent me well. Here, I understand how the internet works, okay? Guys, please don't say anything I just said to you over there, okay? Please, I won't send you over there. You guys promise? Promise you won't say anything to embarrass me over there. I'm going to tell the internet my deepest, darkest fears. Promise. You guys have to promise you won't fucking say anything that I just said in the last 10 minutes. I need one person to say they promise. Promise me you'll... Promise. Come on. All right, goodbye, guys. You can do whatever you want over there. Be a freak all you want. Okay, promise. Got it. Boom.